Okay, we're gonna start just like this. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is good morning, all my kings and queens out there. It is a weird Wednesday. It is Wednesday, April the 28th, 2021, 28 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, along with our co-host Barbi, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right on a weird Wednesday. That chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950, iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, Fam Radio app distributed by Comedy World Net Radio. Special shout out to all our affiliates out there throughout the country. We appreciate you guys on all major podcast platforms this morning, also on YouTube and on Facebook. We're on Facebook right now. So if you're listening or watching it that way, please like our business page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team business page. You get notified after 7 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday when we go live. Also join our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group on Facebook. 4,000 members and going strong, and we appreciate you for that. So we can be reached on Monday on all media platforms, so we're excited about that. So it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Barbi Cologne on a weird Wednesday, Barbi. Good morning. It's good to see you, Barbi. You're looking really good this morning.
Thank you, Shawn.
God bless you. And how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it is 52 degrees, and it is going to be a beautiful and sunny day today, guys. The high will be 84. So, ladies, get them sundresses out. Okay. In Stroudsburg, and there will be some clouds a little bit later in the day. In Stroudsburg, 54 degrees, sunny with some clouds as well. 82 for the high. 52 in Newark, New Jersey, going up to a high of 84 today and partly cloudy. In New York City, it is 54 degrees, sunny, but some clouds going to roll in a little later in the afternoon, and the high will be 82. In Atlanta, 66 right now, going up to a high of 84 and partly cloudy. In Miami, it is 75 degrees. 82 would be the high fair, but some clouds are going to roll in throughout the day. 46 in Chicago, 57 for the high. Rain showers this morning. It should stop, taper off around 8 a.m., but it's going to be cloudy all day in Chicago. 54 degrees in LA, 82 for the high and clear. In Louisville, it is 70 degrees, going up to a high of 77, cloudy with thunderstorms all day today, on and off. And in Rochester, 46 degrees right now, going up to a high of 66, partly cloudy. But there will be an afternoon thunderstorm into the evening, so please be careful. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
Where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. What we'll do, we'll have front page news with Senny J, S to the E-double-N-Y. You can't deny that. It'll be at the top of the hour at 9 a.m., where we'll give you the news locally, nationally, globally, and you know how I like it from the hood. So you want to stay tuned for that. Senny J, front page news, Barbi Cologne edition. But before that, what we'll do is we'll have the morning buzz, and you know the deal on this show. There's one thing that we can guarantee each and every morning on Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, that your head will be buzzing before 9 a.m. So you stay tuned for that. What else, Barbi?
And there will be some Harvey House Sports. You guys stay tuned.
Okay. So thank you. We are back, and then what we'll do is over at the next half an hour, we'll shout out the room. We'll show you some love in the chat room, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So you guys stay tuned for that. And also all my audio listeners, I just want to give you a special shout out just for those folks that are just listening to the show. My lunch pail guys, who I really show so much love to, and show you guys so much respect. So lunch pail guys, enjoy the show. All you all stars in the chat room, you get shouted out in a few. So you want to stay tuned for that. And also, like, I want to say special shout out to DJ Rome, DJ Young and Nut, DJ not here for providing music for us each and every day. So in saying all of that, on a weird Wednesday today, April 28, 2021, 32 minutes at the hour, I want to give a special shout out to WFLX up there in Rochester. Thank you so much. 94.5 The Blaze, Louisville. God bless you guys out there. And also big shout out to John Cochran over there at Fam Radio and Comedy World Net Radio. Thank you. Now, Barbi Cologne on. We're gonna get into a story real quick, but before we do that, if folks was listening, Barbi Cologne talked about just now when she's doing the weather, that's going to approach 80 degrees outside. And she also said, hey, hey, ladies, put your sundresses on and all that. And I say I totally disagree. Don't put no sundresses on. It's just because it's 82 degrees outside. Barbi Cologne, you stay militant out there. You keep your boots on. You keep your jeans on.
No,
this is the day in the hood when we talked about this yesterday. This is the day that the block is hot. This is the day that the guns come out. This is the day that you get a shot in the thigh. You don't want to go out. You don't want to. This is the day that people are going to be outside drinking. This is the day people are going to be acting out up. This is the day people are going to be outside wearing no masks, and people are going to have a mask on. It's going to be crazy in those streets. Everybody's coming outside. Forget about the sundress, ladies. Forget about the flip-flops. Forget about the open toes. This is not the time for open toes. Let's adjust to the weather changing on a moderate tip.
That is moderate. I didn't say put on your booty shorts. I said your sundress.
What you're saying is extreme. No.
What?
You don't make an extreme decision like this. No sundress, no sandals, none of that right now. The block is hot in all type of neighborhoods, whether you're in the hood or not. People are coming outside today, and people are acting up because it's going to be 82 degrees outside. And it's unfortunate that Barbi Cologne would give you this disinformation.
That's great
I'm
information.
telling you this from your boy Shawn Harvey here. Be vigilant today, my friends.
Shawn, you
be vigilant today. Don't put your guards down.
Ladies,
it's 82 degrees. It's going to be very nice outside. Walk with caution and walk with the Lord. Don't sit out there.
You can't walk with caution with a sundress on and sandals?
No. We're not doing that yet.
Sure the best.
I know it's time for it. It's April the 28th. It's a little breezy out for that. But wait a minute. Everybody, please know this for a fact today. I don't want to prophesize this, but it's going to happen. Today, in the hood, in any hood, I don't care what type of what zip code you live in financially, something's going to happen. It's going down.
Sure, you a man. No.
82 degrees, people are acting up. Everybody's going to be in their cars. Everybody's going to be outside. Just go on, continue with your regular day, and keep your jeans on and keep your boots on. Keep whatever you had on that you was having.
It's hot outside.
Keep whatever you was having on yesterday or the day before. Don't sit there and jump out the window. Barbi Cologne got a big sundress on, or open toe sandals on.
I sure do.
All that.
It's not a big
Now, my whole thing is this.
Where y'all
don't put your guards down like Barbi Cologne just did just now.
It sure is. Got a dress on.
I don't want to see of it. It's too late now. Barbi got the toes showing right now. Ladies, no toes today, please.
Wear your toes out, girls.
No toes today. No totos today. No totos today. Stay vigilant because it's going down. Because Pookie and them is ready to come outside. Nobody's going to get killed.
Been outside.
No, they're coming outside today because it's 82 degrees today. I wish no one get killed today, but I can guarantee you throughout this country and this region, there's going to be at least 20 thigh shots. They will survive. There's going to be a lot of shooting today because it's hot outside. I want everybody to live through and tell their stories how they got shot. But it's going down today at 82 degrees.
If somebody wore jeans and boots or a sundress with flip-flops, if they was meant to get a hot one, they go get it, regardless of what they have on.
But traditionally, you understand this. Traditionally, on a day like this,
oh my God.
the first day that is the weather is like Miami Beach type of weather, 80 degrees. It always go down on the first day. Now the second day, like say tomorrow. Sure. Say tomorrow if it's 80 degrees, 75 degrees. Okay, we could get now you can kind of ease into it. But on that first hot summer day, Barbi Cologne, unbelievable. I'm so surprised at you.
Shawn, we've been covered up too long. We want some air. We need some sun. Our thighs need a little sun. Your back need a little sun.
You know that like everyone else does.
We need some sun showing.
That first hot day of the year, which is probably today. It's today. It's gonna be. She just said it. It's gonna be 82 degrees. 84. So today, 84 degrees on April the 28th, 2021. This is the first day. It's at 12 noon. It's gonna be hot. It's almost hot right now. So what I'm saying is this: stay vigilant, my friends. Don't get caught out there with your slides on. I despise those shoes. With your little slides on and your little sundress on with your flip-flops. And also, fellas, with your shorts on. Not yet. Wait till tomorrow. Let the dust settle from today because it's going down. And I don't want you to get caught out there running around with an open toe on or a slide shoe. I hate those slides, especially those slides. And in the hood, they wear the dirty slides with the dirty socks, with the pajamas. I hate you.
Who? Yeah, that's
I hate
ghetto.
you. I wish I can say it to you. I can't. You'll beat me up. But I won't say it anyway. But I hate you. I have to say that. My gillet is full. I'm going to talk about that in the morning when we get your morning start right. My gillet fills immediately when I see, I don't care if it's a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, or a 40-year-old. If you walk into that supermarket with those dirty slides that now they're shoes. Yeah. You made your slides shoes. If you made your slides shoes, reevaluate your whole entire life. You made your slides shoes, and then you got your dirty socks on. You've seen it plenty of times, Barbi Cologne.
Oh, I've seen it.
And you're going to see it today.
With the PJs.
With the PJs.
And the bonnet. Look at the mess.
You're going to see it today, okay? While you're walking around there with your sundress on, glistening your hair glistening in the wind. Not today. Tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow. Barbi Cologne jumped out the window already without a parachute.
I am great.
May the blood of Jesus be with you today.
He always
like you
me.
Always say. Now.
That's right.
Now, everybody else, you see your boy Harvey. I got on a black T-shirt on with my jet hat. I'm not playing.
Well, that's typical guy wear no matter what time of the year
I'm not playing. I could have easily threw on the shorts and you could have seen these skinny-ass legs today. I didn't do it.
A lot of guys don't wear shorts, you know.
No, I got the skinniest legs on earth, but I still wear my shorts.
That's typical male wear. Us ladies, we need to let our legs out.
Ladies, whatever.
Ladies, let your legs out today.
And listen, Barbi's more qualified. I'm not the fashion designer. I'm just saying here on the realistic tip, whatever you wore last week, wear it today. Whatever type of clothing you wore last week, stay vigilant.
You can't. Last week was cold. We
That's
had
right.
on boots,
That's fine.
Uggs
That's
still
fine.
last week. I'm not wearing
outside,
no Uggs today,
Come
Shawn.
outside ready because it's going down.
Or how about shorts and sneakers?
Pookie
with a T-shirt.
Pookie and them asleep right now.
Yeah, they still sleep.
They sleep. They don't even know what's going on. They sleep. But when they get up at about between 10 and 1 in the afternoon, and when they start drinking again at about 4 o'clock, and then at about 6 o'clock it's going down. I want everybody. It's your boy Harvey talking to you. I want everybody in the house tonight at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock the latest. I want you in the house. I want you safe with your family because it's going down. Because at 6 o'clock tonight, it's still going to be 80 degrees outside, and you know it's going down. It's going down. And I'm surprised at everyone. I'm surprised at Barbi Cologne. I'm surprised at all of you. Now, if you are listening to me right now and you have that sundress up there in the closet and you're looking at it, don't wear it.
Wear it.
Don't wear it.
Put it on.
You listen to your boy.
Don't listen to Shawn.
You don't wear. You put them jeans on, put the nice little cute top on, and go out about your day. Open toes and sundresses, not today.
Yes.
We do that tomorrow. Let's canvass the area first. Let's see what's going down because it's going down today. You're going to see a dirty car out there today with Pookie and all of them in there, and then it's going down. There's going to be a few drive-bys throughout this country. Nobody's going to die. There's going to be a lot of thigh shots. And when you hear the shots, buck, you can't run in a sundress. You can't run with flip-flops. You can't run in sundress. You can't run in the open toes because the thing is, you got to take your shoes off and then you got to start running.
No, you don't, baby. You better listen here. If y'all don't know how to run in some shoes, some flip-flops, or even heels by now.
On earth.
Who?
You can run in stilettos right now.
Yes, I can. Trust me, if you know how. Yes, trust me when I tell you, it has happened. Been in a situation
you could do a whole full sprint.
Yeah, and don't even fall. Yep.
Like 10 yards.
With having 10 yards. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I had to do it many times.
So I don't want you to be put in a position where you got to run with your flip flops on and your open toes down. Be ready, everybody, because you don't know when it's going down. Harvey's ready. I want you to be ready. Tomorrow you wear the flip flops. Now, in saying that, I want to say this. Here on the show, we have the star option. Please, tap the stars and this page is monetized and you can help us support this show. Like, Channel 13, they go, please, when you purchase this or you do that, it keeps the show running. So please, there's a stars button option right there. Just tap those stars and keep the when you tap the stars, the money keeps the show running. So we appreciate that. Now, in saying that, this show is threefold. Okay. This is where you get your morning started, right? This is for our new folks. I just want to say this real briefly. We get together each and every morning here on the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. We gather around and we go into the chat room. We say good morning to each other, see how everybody's doing, and I appreciate you guys for that. Even when new members come into the room, you guys are so inviting to them, so you get your morning started right. And then there's a deficit of love in your life, and if that's the case, that's where you come here. Like now, you just heard it from me. My gullet will immediately fill up when I think about the dirty slides with the stupid dirty socks and the pajamas. My gullet is always empty, but when I see that, it goes right to 100. But talking about it here, and Barbi Cologne's here, and everybody else, guess what? My gullet goes back down to 3%. In just a matter of minutes, you can achieve that too on this show. You get your morning started right, you get your gullet clean, and we show you some love. So please like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team on social media. If you're listening to this show via the audio part, please download all the apps that we recommend, Fam Radio and also Comedy World Net Radio. Now, on a weird Wednesday, Barbi Cologne.
Yeah.
I want to say this. There's some joyous news coming out of New York City. I'm from New York City.
Yeah.
These little town blues. It's up to you, New York, New York. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. New York, New York. From the Bronx, though. In New York, guess what, Barbi Cologne?
What, Shawn?
Your God has lost again. Other gods have taken Barbi Cologne.
My God can never lose, baby.
Barbi Cologne.
Never
Barbi
lose.
Cologne. There's other gods. And Barbi, I sympathize,
darling.
and I sympathize with you and your God because the problem is there's other gods that are taking over. And the reason why I say this, Barbi Cologne, is because the traditional God, back in the day, we yield. And then now everybody else is just wandering off and doing their own thing. And Barbi, I want you to read the story real quick. In New York City, sex workers are getting the freedom that they deserve and that they earned. But I'll talk about that in a minute. Because there's more gods out here. And you better yield to them, everybody. Barbi, on a weird Wednesday, what's going on?
It's a weird Wednesday.
It's very weird.
A relic and burden Manhattan District Attorney to stop prosecuting prostitution. Monday, on Manhattan's District Attorney announced Wednesday that his office will no longer prosecute prostitution and unlicensed massage under a new policy that's believed to be the first of its kind in New York. Cyrus Vance Jr. has appeared virtually in a Manhattan criminal court to request the dismissal of more than 900 such cases dating back to 1970, according to a press release. He moved to dismiss another 5,000 cases related to the state's controversial anti-loitering statute, which New York Governor Andrew Cuomo repealed in February. In a statement, Vance noted that the disproportionate impact of such a law on the LGBTQ community and other vulnerable populations, and credited advocates and survivors with making this set of reforms possible. Over the last decade, we've learned from those with live experiences and from our own experiences on the ground. Criminally prosecuting prostitution does not make us safer and too often achieves the opposite result by furthering marginalized, vulnerable New Yorkers, Vance has said. By vacating warrants, dismissing cases, and erasing convictions, these charges are completed Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Woo. Oh, wow. That came out of nowhere.
We're protected in here.
Right.
You have one shot, and I got Johnson and Johnson, so you don't see me panicking. It's the return in this location. It's the return of the sneeze. This is a before you go on, this is a sneeze-friendly environment.
That just came out of nowhere. Like, what the heck?
If Senny was in here sneezing, we would have ran for the door. Harvey's done put that Johnson & Johnson to the test. I took it to Johnson & Johnson before everybody started clotting. And then Barbi gets on her first phase 1 of her shot, and the phase 2 she gets her shot. So Barbi, as you heard or seen, she belted out a big sneeze.
That was a big one too, yeah.
That was a big one. It's still, the Cocoa Babies are still in the air. But, you know, so listen, damn, Barbi, you going to bring me down with a sneeze? You going to bring me down with a sneeze, Barbi? That's how you feel about your boy?
Oh,
well,
sure.
Like I said,
I would never want to bring you down, sure.
This time 6 months from now, 6 months ago, there'd been a full panic in here.
You're like, what the lights off?
But since we don't even have no light, yeah, we got the Febreze over there.
Febreze ain't gonna do nothing.
So, Barbi, no worries. This is a sneeze. We accept sneezes in here.
My allergies are still prevalent, people. You know, I have allergies.
No, those were little Cocoa Babies.
That was not.
Those, yeah, that was a little bit. That's how you get. That's the Cocoa Babies are in you. You sneeze them out. So you got a little Cocoa, little
Cocoa babies,
little coronavirus babies you just killed. That's all it is. It's a natural process.
Well, long as they're dead and not in here, they're fine.
You did your job today, Barbi Cologne, to stop the spread of coronavirus by sneezing out them Cocoa Babies. And that's all you did. It's fine. This is hey, everybody in there, before we go back to this story, if you want to sneeze hold on, if you want to sneeze and you have and you're vaccinated, come on down to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team. Come to the office here, and you can sneeze at will if you're vaccinated. Like Barbi Cologne and I, she's doing her second shot. When is this?
Monday.
Monday is her second shot, so she's good. So, Barbi, you sneezing did not cause any kind of panic in here.
Great.
Harvey's good. Barbi's on the second shot on Monday. If you're vaccinated and you're in the area right now here in downtown, north side of Bethlehem in Pennsylvania, in the Lehigh Valley, you feel free to sneeze and you're vaccinated. Come through and sneeze. And so, Barbi, you were fine. Continue on with the story. Come through. This is a sneeze-friendly environment. Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team office right here, Elizabeth Avenue in Bethlehem. Come down and sneeze with your boy. Thank you, Barbi, for sneezing. You killed Cocoa Babies. You got a little bit of that last cocoa out of you. She's like allergies. That's not allergies.
It is allergies.
Those are cocoa residue.
That's cocoa residue.
That's coming from your lungs. You just sneeze them out.
As long as it's coming out my lungs and not staying in there trying to give me pneumonia, and that's right, good. We will let it come on out there, baby.
The moment it sneezing hit the atmosphere, it died.
Right, good.
They was like, ah. They came out your nose like, ah. All right, go continue.
The Manhattan District Attorney's Office previous policy was to dismiss prostitution cases after the charged individual completed 5 counseling sessions with service providers. Going forward, it said its Human Trafficking Response Unit will file paperwork to decline formally to prosecute and to inform the person arrested about purely voluntary services. The text of the new policy notes it does not preclude officials from bringing other charges that may stem from prostitution-related arrests. A spokesperson confirmed to the NPR that it will not charge the office's existing approach to arresting patrons of prostitution.
Hold on a second.
I think that's pretty cool.
I want to applaud the hard-working sex workers of this country. You are essential. You are much needed. You now don't have to work in fear anymore. All your criminal charges will be dropped. Okay? You don't have to worry about going to jail. Now, if you solicit, you got it's a little issue. You got to navigate around that.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be a problem for you as well, because guess what? The days of the the vice squads and raiding folks, those days are over in New York City. You can not freely, solicit, but you don't have to worry too much about, getting busted. Sex workers now, the next thing I need you to do is to be unionized. Yeah. I think that this is a glorious day. And fellas, and men and women who solicit sex, now that we live in the internet, or it's easier to purchase sex without getting caught by the police back in the day. Because back in the day, Barbi, you would go out and go out and try to solicit, and it might go wrong. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you a quick story. Harvey's always
got a story.
Always got a story.
Always got a story.
All right, so back in the day, worked on. Mm-hmm. Me and my man, it was a bunch of us. It was about 4 or 5 of us. We were going down to the Black and Gold party. My man Mike Green, super promoter, always threw a party, and he for grown folks. But this was back, like I said, 2030. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And like we were out there partying, like we would go to the Gator parties. As a local promoter, promoters in the Bronx and Harlem, and then Mike Green had like the older crowd at the time. So we were young guys partying, right? But then we went to the other promoters' party that had like an older crowd. But we were party veterans back then. I was partying. I was partying all the time. I've been partying since I've been 7 years old.
Since you moved out your mom's house.
I moved out my mom's house. I was 8, and I've been partying since I was 7. Shout out to Mama Harvey. I've been gone since 8 years. I've been gone since the age of 8. Now, we went down to a Gator a Black and Gold, throwing a party in Times Square. I mean, right on Times Square. Not Times Square the way Times Square is now, but like it was just starting to. This is like in the 80s, in the 90s, early 90s, late 80s, right? Mm-hmm. So me and it was 4 of us. We get in the car. We leave the Bronx. We're drinking and driving. We're on the West Side Highway, right?
Yeah.
We're coming down into Manhattan, right? So we're going down to the Bronx. We're going to the West Side Highway. We get off at the 42nd Street. That's around Times Square, right? And we're looking for parking because like it's a Saturday night. There's nowhere to park, and we was trying to. Be cheap and park on the street when we should have just parked the car in the garage, anyway, because there's no parking.
Yeah.
So we circled around, then we come down 10th Avenue. Then we circle back like on like 40th Street, 41, around over there. And there was this white chick, Barbi Cologne, on the corner. Right? Fat ass and heels and legs, what I say. And you clearly could see that, she was soliciting, or there was something. She was a street worker. Yeah, she's a street worker. So we put the window down, and my man and myself was like, "What's up, girl? What's going on? What's good? What's going on?" And my man was like, "Yo, how much?" And then we just put the window up and kept driving. Why the police officers, there was a car. She was a police officer, Barbi Cologne.
Ah.
She was an undercover police officer.
Oh, uh-huh.
And we didn't even, we didn't get out the car.
But they really, right, you was just.
We pulled the window down like, damn, what's up there?
Right, so they couldn't have got you.
But one of us did yell out, yo, how much?
Yeah, but we were
in the car.
And you kept it pushing, right?
Because we were in traffic.
Right, so how can they pull you over?
Yo, we go another 30 feet, and the NYPD police officers pulled us over into a parking lot. And we were like, yo, Barbi, we were dressed. Remember, we going to Black and Gold. We going to a party. Yo, we are fly. We dressed in suits. We were dressed, because, like I said before, our beloved Murph was the dude that got us to wearing suits and look good. So we were in that whole phase. Now, Murph wasn't with us that night. I'm just saying. But we were. This was Saturday night. We were dressed up, Barbi. We were so fly that night. The police pulls us over and said, "Oh, everybody out the car."
Oh, that's crazy.
And I'm like, what happened? Yo, you solicit this young lady.
But whatever, they tripping.
I said, no, we didn't. No, we
Right,
no.
you was just
And being young and black in America, but in New York City,
yeah,
they were just pulling over anybody that looked at that woman. Now, there was some guys that did walk up to her,
right.
like, yo, I got $30. Where we gonna go? So I get that. Now remember, it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. We're more concerned about getting into the party because we thought that they were gonna write us a ticket or whatever. All right, give us a ticket because we got to get into the party.
Yeah, you're holding us up.
They took us out the car, parked the car in a parking lot, and they arrested us.
Oh, that sucks. Like, you didn't even really do anything. You was just joking around with the chick.
And I'm not lying with this. You know, when I tell myself everything is the truth.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, next thing you know, the four of us, looking fly as hell, we're in a paddy wagon.
Oh, wow, you missed that party, huh?
Oh, yeah, we missed the party, man. At midnight, we was like, oh, you know, it was an epic party that we never made. So, now, we get in the paddy wagon, and my man is like, you know, we curry. We like, this is it, but, you know, this is what's going on. Bobby, there were a bunch of older white men in the paddy wagon with us.
Of course, you know, those the ones that you usually get.
But two of them were crying.
They couldn't handle it.
No, they were crying because one guy was terrified that his wife was going to find out.
That's usually what happened.
Right?
Yeah.
And we were like, man, at this point, man, so what? Just what is what it is at this point.
Right.
And one guy was a limo driver, and he had to make a pickup.
Ooh.
He was working.
Ooh.
And he went to try to, you know, purchase some vagina. And he's crying because he's going to lose his job.
Yeah. You're about to be fired, buddy.
Yeah, you're fired. You're done.
You're done.
Because he had to make a pick. They took all our cars and put in cars. There was
being impounded.
You were going to jail.
That's crazy.
And this is a Saturday night. Now, 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, this is all. Now, and like I said, shout out to the sex workers. This is 1 o'clock in the morning now. Remember, we're dressed up, but we're tired. We're stressed now. And the liquor's wearing off. And I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, I should have just gave her the $50 if I was
right. If I'm gonna get in trouble, I might want to have got in trouble and let it had it been worth it. Shoot.
Now, when you get arrested in New York City on a Saturday night, especially in Manhattan or wherever it is in New York City, Saturday night is a very busy night for crime.
Yeah.
In New York, anywhere in the country, but New York especially. We get down to Central Booking and they put us in a holding cell down in Lower Manhattan, down in Worth Street. The place is packed. Bums, people fighting, everybody's dirty. Remember, we're still dressed
Y'all
up.
sharp. Y'all up in there sharp.
Long story short, 8 o'clock in the morning, we see the judge.
Oh, you ain't had to stay until over the whole weekend.
Nah, not right. No, we didn't. We stayed to the next. We stayed Sunday morning.
Oh, wow.
Which was really fast. And they gave us a ticket to appear again, and like a $25 fine, and that was it. And that's my solution to the story.
That really was a waste of your time. The cops could have
They
gave you a ticket and called it.
And
for $25, really?
$25 just really screwed the whole night up. They wasted time with real crime.
Right,
There's
exactly.
Real crime
Somebody
going
really was murdered around the corner. And you worried about me joking around with a little streetwalker.
Right, now we were out of order. Maybe we shouldn't have yelled the things that we did. We never got out the car.
But y'all was just joking around.
We were in traffic. We never got out the car.
Right.
I think they were just pulling over anybody that said anything to her. And I say all this to say how petty it is with some of these acts.
Yeah.
That now that New York City, Barbi Cologne, we'll take a quick break. I'm outside again. I forgot something else. That New York City, and because New York City is a very liberal, very liberal.
Yeah, very liberal.
And I'm ultra liberal, as you can tell. They get it. Okay, fellas and ladies, be careful with the soliciting part of it. I mean, I think that's still in effect.
Yeah.
But to have the sex workers not have all these charges on them,
that's a little burden lifted off.
That's exactly. Yeah. That's a burden lifted off. I mean, I don't know if you're for this, put a number 1. If you're not, put a number 2 in the chat room. I'm for the sex workers being liberated.
Listen here, if they want to sell their cookie box, that's their cookie box, that's their business. Just do it safely.
Right. And listen, they got the skill set to. Right. Some people are built.
Listen, that is the oldest profession known to man. Listen here, okay?
Yeah, selling the vagina and the penis, but especially the vagina.
The VJJ.
Listen, there are skilled professionals out there. There are some professional sex workers out there that could teach some of us regular ladies a trick or two. Barbi, would you take any suggestions from a sex worker on any kind of sexual act?
Yeah.
Of course.
Because they got some good experience.
Right, because they have the experience.
But they got some good experience.
And now I applaud you, sex worker. You're liberated in New York City. There is a God, not a you have a different God. And that God has won for you.
What's it?
Just like the people with the X gender X in the with the driver's license in New Jersey, I applaud you.
They need to form an agency. Do it like Vegas do. Form an agency. Get your employees some benefits, a little insurance. You know, make them get tested for diseases every month or however they do it. Yeah. Make it work for y'all. If you go do it legally and do it right.
And now, our beloved sex workers, they have the internet. They have fan only. They have all type of different avenues to make their money. And I applaud all the sex workers out there. Hey. New York City has liberated you.
Yeah. Hey, if y'all gonna do it right. There you go. That's your cookie box. Your business. I don't judge nobody. If you want to sell your cookie box, so be it.
And the massage workers, the masseuse people too, sometimes they catch heat as well. Yeah. All that is liberated from you, my friends. You can massage and finish off somebody with I'm trying to keep my words lightly, it's trying to tread. You can finish the job without worrying about any kind of negative circumstances that you got to go through with the law.
Yeah. Well.
Now, Barbi Cologne, if I was single right now, which I'm not. And I heard this great news coming out of New York. I might want to partay, Barbi Cologne.
Oh, really?
And
little partake in a turn up with the little workers.
Little workers.
Yeah,
little $70.
Little turn up with the workers.
Little afternoon delight. Without worrying about any retribution from the law.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sex workers, we're going to say here on the show, if you're a sex worker, please call in 570-982-6950. Because this is a joyous day for you.
Yeah.
You have won. You have won your freedom. You don't have to go to jail every time you're working. Okay, Barbi, wait. I got to take one quick break.
Okay.
we're back. 9 minutes after the hour. Before we get into the next story, boy, whorehouses in New York City. There must be a lot of celebrating going on.
I'm sure they are like, yes.
Some whores in
We
this
did
house.
it, hoes.
There's in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores.
Yo, it is crazy. You hear that song, how we used to just dance to that song, and it was a completely disrespectful
Yeah,
song. Where you used to sit
You're
there
still dancing
two-stepping.
to it. You're still dancing.
Right.
You're still
It
dancing
got
to
me.
it.
I
You're
was
still
like,
there's some whores in this house. There's some whores.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
and everybody in Jersey doing all this. This is how you're doing the rodeo and the cow dance, and you're cutting the rug.
I tell you, when you young, you do some
There's
stupid
some
stuff,
whores
boy.
in this house. There's some whores in this house. Well, guess what? They're in the house and they're
Right.
legally able
Right.
to work. So let's clap for that.
Yeah.
All right, before we do any announcements, there's another quick story about the place. Okay, what's the next story, real quick?
The staff in school okay, let me go ahead with it. A school in Miami says they won't hire staff who has been vaccinated against the COVID-19. Owners of a private school in Miami are telling current employees who have not yet been vaccinated against the COVID-19 to hold off. Going further, they say they won't hire anyone who has received the coronavirus vaccine. Centennial Academy officials sent an email to parents who pays nearly $30,000 a year per student that says, according to the WFOR, until further notice, we ask any employee who has not yet taken the experimental COVID-19 injection to wait until the end of the school year. Because they think it's more experiments, so they want them to wait. We also recommend that the faculty and staff hold off taking the injection until there is further research available on whether this experimental drug is impacting unvaccinated individuals. It is our policy to the extent possible. Anyway, not to employ anyone who has taken the experimental COVID injection until further information is known. The email also instructs that those who have gotten the vaccine to stay away from students, according to the New York Times. The email goes on to threaten legal action if a staff member tells the school they didn't get the vaccine but actually did, according to WFOR. Leah Centener has claimed that people who have been vaccinated may be transmitting something from their bodies that could hurt others, specifically affecting reproductive system, fertility, and normal growth and development in women and children. The correspondent does not cite any scientific research. An email in the Miami Herald from the school provided links to unofficial websites that tracked alleged death related to the vaccine.
Hold on a second. See, again, it fascinates me. You could take that word experimental and use it to the cows come home. Any word we use that can trigger anything that says, you know what, we can't do this, feel free. Experimental is one of them. And if I'm paying $30,000 for my kid to go to school, I'm pulling my child out of there. Because how are you going to sit there and tell me if I'm vaccinated, I can't come to this place?
First of all, that's illegal. It's against HIPAA.
How did...
You don't have the right to know the health or vaccination of any of your employees. That's illegal. And they don't have to tell you anything.
They need to shut this stupid school down, and whoever's running it is a freaking idiot. This is the problem with this country. Where is Kim Jong-un when you need him? We need some serious communism here. This is a capitalist society. Some of them want to make it socialist. It's never going to happen in this country. You go to Canada for that. This is about the hard dollar. But at the same time, when you come with these ridiculous guidelines to say, yo, if you're vaccinated, you can't come here.
Right, you can't go work here.
You can't work here. You can't come in this building.
Or you might get fired if we
fired.
found out you took the vaccine. What? Fire me? What? You will have the biggest lawsuit ever.
Try it. That's the reverse what I've been saying about becoming vaccinated and you're not vaccinated. Something might happen. This is the total reverse.
You are ridiculous.
This school in Florida, right? Miami, right? Mm-hmm. This school needs to be shut down immediately. And the people should be prosecuted and go to jail that's running this school. You can't where is this District 9?
Well, how
where
you
we
say,
living?
But my thing is, how will they say without scientific evidence that it may be transmitting something from their bodies that could hurt others, specifically affecting the reproductive system, the fertility or normal growth and development in women? You don't know that.
Well, again, it goes back to when folks say do your research.
Right, they need to do their research.
You can't do your research. What research are you doing? You need a laboratory that's probably worth $100 million to do clear.
Right.
You want to do some
real
research. Or why don't you all pool your money together, rent out one of these laboratories from Pfizer that put all this together.
Right.
Rent it out for a few hours. I guess that'll cost you about $3 or $4 million.
They're going to need a few months. They're going to need a few months.
Right. Rent out the facility. Go in there and then do your research. Become a researcher. Or go to school for 3,000 years.
Right. Go
like these people have done.
Right.
Become a scientist.
Gene
and
therapist,
then do this.
whatever you're going to do. Mm-hmm,
because I'm trying to figure out the research. And this school is saying everything that's not even true. They don't even have no facts on reproductive system. How you know this?
Right. No facts. They just making statements.
They're just making it all up, and that's the problem with this country today. And that's why coronavirus is going nowhere. And then you talk about doing your research. What do you say? Reproductive tract and what else?
It said it's affecting they may be transmitting something from their bodies that could hurt others, specifically affecting the reproductive system, fertility, and normal growth and development in women and children.
Right. So pure speculation on that. But guess what? Pure speculation on that. But guess what? Oh boy, we having a corona party in India. Oh man, it's turned up.
Oh, it's turned all the way up.
Oh, they burning bodies over there as we speak, and y'all sitting here worrying about a vaccine when the coronavirus itself is across the ocean doing heavy push-ups. It's in the gym. That corona's in the gym working out, and y'all sitting here speculating and using their words experimental when the coronavirus itself is across the pond over there, ready to come back over here to kick some ass. But you sitting here still doing research.
It's crazy. No, they're not doing research.
You know? And then what's going to happen is, and I don't want it to happen, here come that wave.
We don't want that to happen.
Here come that sixth wave.
I don't want to be stuck in the house again.
And then they gonna sit there. You see the pictures of India? They burning bodies.
Yeah, it's sad.
They're gonna have a fire pit for your ass in America. They gonna start. You want your body burnt, pimp? I tell you what.
He said pimp.
Yo, pimp. I tell you what. To keep doing research. Because evidently they don't even have oxygen over there. Oxygen tanks in India was $80. It's now thousands of dollars.
Yeah, they are. They're running out of ventilators, oxygen.
They're
all of
running
that.
out of everything. And India, comparison to a virus is right around the corner.
Yeah.
It's only going to take one person to get on the plane to go to Europe. And then when they go to Europe, they're going to touch somebody over there that works at the airport. They're going to get sick. And then somebody's going to get on the plane and they're going to bring it right here.
We don't want that.
And then you're going to sit there and say to your workers, if you're vaccinated, you can't come in here.
That's foolishness. Huh. You should want them.
You should want.
You know?
Barbi Cologne is taking her second shot on Monday. She's still here. Harvey's took the Johnson and I took the real dope. I took mine uncut. I took the dirty drug.
Oh gosh.
I'm still here. I didn't clot up yet.
It's only affected females that they know so far.
It only affected about 20 people.
Yeah.
Out of a 6-8 million people. I'm sorry. I sympathize with the people who got clotted up and died. Maybe they might have been. And listen, I could dumb it down just like the conspiracy theory. I could say, yo, the 20 people, yo, they already had blood clots, yo. They were already sick, yo. They already had poison in their body, yo. And then when they got the vaccine, it just killed them. I could easily say that, yo. Because that's how they talking in the hood. I'm going to tell you this right now. Herd immunity is never happening. I said that. And the coronavirus is doing push-ups. The coronavirus is doing push-ups in India. It's working out. It's in the gym.
Hardcore. It's like.
Yo, it's over there. They killed 200-something thousand people died last week.
It's sad over there.
Last week.
It's sad.
And you know, hold before and remember, I left coronavirus alone for weeks, right? I didn't go out.
You just talk about it.
But let me just throw this in there. I'm not going to talk about it no more. I'm going to throw this in there. The president of India, Barbi Cologne, was an anti-vaxxer, and he didn't believe in the coronavirus. He thought it was nonsense.
I bet he do now.
And then what he did, they still started holding rallies, and he had thousands of people at his speeches, and he was like, "Yo, everybody going as normal. This is all BS."
Yeah.
And look what happened.
Sound like somebody we know, don't it?
Look what's happening. But you're sitting there, yo, more research, experimental. Right. But you know what we don't have to research, and you know what's not experimental? That coronavirus.
Sure ain't.
That's
real.
That's real.
That is very real.
Undeniable.
Yeah,
undisputed.
Can't deny that's fake.
And this school should be shut down indefinitely. You're causing a health hazard in Miami, Florida.
Well, you know, Miami, they always been open down there. So, of course, they going to think, they were supporting your old boy, your old narcolicious.
Yeah, the King 45, narcolicious, narc, who's there? Everyone, please. And this is coming from somebody who received the dirty dope.
You say that, crack me up.
I got the dirty dope in me. I got that Johnson & Johnson in me. It's real dirty.
That Johnson & Johnson.
I got that real heroin in me. I got that Johnson & Johnson. I got that bad dope. And even with me with that bad dope, not like Barbi and everybody else with the Pfizer and what's the other one called? Moderna, all that. That's the fly-ish. I got that dirty dope, and I'm still advocating for you to get vaccinated. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Hello?
Yeah. What up, Shawn?
Oh, it's Adrian.
What's good? What's good? I just gotta make this comment.
Whoa, wait. You sound muffled. Maybe you might be too close to the mic. Something's going on.
Yeah. Who is this?
It's Adrian, the Spaghetti Man,
hey,
former
Adrian.
chat room member of the week. This is
How
my
I
guy.
sound now?
Oh yeah, you sound
much better.
He's from Brooklyn,
Okay.
New York.
I just gotta say this one thing. Take a look at Israel. Over 80% of their population have been vaccinated, and guess what? Look at their numbers.
See?
Ain't nobody dying over there. Their country's straight. Over 80%. They're almost at herd immunity. You get what I'm saying? People need to stop playing with this. Stop playing with this. I want to have a barbecue and invite the whole world. Let's get vaccinated.
I hear that.
Please, people, stop this. It's craziness out here. That's all I need to say.
Well, hold on, brother.
That's all I got to say.
Well, God bless you. And remember, Adrian
Look at Israel, man. Look it up. Google it. Look at Israel.
Well, Barbi will do it right now. But let me tell you something if Barbi doesn't mind. Let me tell you something. This is a man, Barbi Cologne, Adrian, who's one of our leaders in the chat room. He was one of the first ones to announce that he was vaccinated in this group. He's still alive.
He said Israel, right?
He's still alive.
Look at Israel.
He's still alive. I think Adrian was the first one in Brooklyn to get vaccinated.
Brooklyn, stand up.
and guess what, Barbi Cologne?
What?
He's not only did he get vaccinated, remember he got vaccinated, went right to work.
Yeah.
He went right
Right
to
to
work.
work.
And what did he
Moving
say?
them.
Remember, he said he was doing this for his family.
That's what he said.
Moving them
He-
trains.
and what else did he say? He said he trusts the science.
That's what he said.
He said I trust the science with you, my friend. I was gonna leave this alone. But I trust the science with you instead of trusting the dark web, the chatterbox.
That's right.
The people who
That's
do their
right.
research.
And-
What
and-
research are you doing on the internet when you didn't even provide that information?
And you know what else also? A lot of this stuff, this anti-vaccination stuff is Russian plots too. It's bots out there spreading all this information so that people here don't get vaccinated and around the world doesn't get vaccinated. People got to understand this is a global thing.
You're
You
right.
get what I'm saying? People move all around the globe within hours. So just like you said, Shawn, there could be another variant and people bring it over here. And then the whole thing starts all over again. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on,
I'm
Agent.
a trust of science. I'm sorry. I got to believe in science.
Okay, stay right there for a second. Barbie, what information do you
They
have?
say over 120 million people over there has been vaccinated. 53% of the country's population received both doses, and 73% received a first dose.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are on their way to
See?
herd
Yeah,
immunity.
See?
they on their way to herd
See?
immunity,
See, they-
and they ain't dying over there.
Right, and they said, and this is the first time in 10 months they didn't have a daily death rate.
See? They ain't dying over there. Stop
Yeah.
playing with this.
And let me tell you something right now. This is not fake news.
No.
This is not experimental news that Barbie's sharing. This is facts.
Facts.
Facts. And none
Trust
of
the
you
science.
anti-vaxxers or you folks out there with the conspiracy, you can never give me facts. But you want somebody to die so bad that you can go, I told you. I
Yeah.
told you one person died. That's all I need. Shut up.
One person
One
out of
person
7
died.
million.
Oh, wait, no. It's 200 million combined in America.
Yeah.
200 million people. Okay, one or two gonna catch it. But that's facts. And
That's
you
right.
got Adrian from Brooklyn, New York. I love this man and his family.
From Brooklyn.
He
That's
was
right.
he was the one that said the white folks was coming in the hood getting vaccinated while the black people were looking out the window.
And look now.
He
Look now.
said that.
People are scared. People are scared to go get it now. Now anyone could go get vaccinated. You don't even
Right.
gotta make an appointment or nothing
sure
because
don't.
people are scared. People want to have those barbecues though. July 4th coming up. You get what I'm saying? They want to gather in a crowd. If you want to gather in a crowd, go get vaccinated. Then we
Yeah.
can all gather in a crowd. We could gather in a worldwide crowd if we want to. You get what I'm saying? But stop playing with this.
You're
This is
sitting there.
this is real. This is the real. Stop playing with
You're
this.
sitting there spending $1,500 a month on vitamin C.
Mm-hmm.
You're buying it. You got that
When the-
stupid mask on your stupid face.
$1,500 a month on vitamin C when the vaccine is free.
Read your books. Read your books. I tell you one thing, you're not gonna be vaccinated. You're gonna become a great reader. While that virus is in India burning people every day, it is right next door to us.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to do
Well,
you want to do TikTok videos.
I got something for all those people buying the vitamin C. What you could do is send me that $1,500, and I'm gonna go spend 100 of it and go to the supermarket and squeeze you some orange juice, and you could get your vitamin C that way, and I'll pocket the rest of the money.
And what
You
else?
do it that way
And what
too.
else they taking again? They taking Benadryl, cod liver oil. What else they taking?
Black seed oil.
Black seed oil. What else?
Sea moss.
Sea moss.
They out there.
Cohash or whatever it's called.
You're taking hash.
Something.
You're taking hash browns. You don't even know. You know, and they're gonna dilute all of those all those vitamins anyway, because you keep buying them. They can't put it on the shelf fast enough. They gonna cut it a little bit with little lottos, and they're gonna give it to you, punk ass, and you're gonna get sick again.
And they out there boiling ginger. They doing all
ginger
kinds
and
of crazy
orange and
stuff.
citrus and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Listen, you folks haven't picked up a piece of ginger in all your life. Maybe you
Y'all don't even. They don't even like ginger ale.
They don't even. That's right. You don't need, right. Matter of fact, drink a bottle of ginger ale.
Yo, ginger ale is not even.
Yeah. You know. Listen to you. Go on out there and buy 5 pounds of ginger. And 16 pounds of garlic, and you spend all your money. It's $2,000 a month to try to keep you healthy.
Oh man!
Do your research.
Listen, I just wanted to make that point. You know.
Thank you,
Barbi, Shawn. Have a good day.
You too.
I'm gonna clap for this.
Have a good one. Bye, Adrian.
Later.
All right, before we get, and I wasn't gonna go on. I left it alone. I'm proud of myself. I was very disciplined because every day I was hating on me with this become vaccinated. I left it alone. But the stories come up, and Senny, I want to thank Senny. Gave us that story. She didn't have to. I didn't know. But before we get back into it, I just want a quick announcement. Iron Mill Mother's Day matinee going down Mother's Day on May the 9th. Doors open up at 5 p.m. Showtime 6. Barbi, where's the Iron Mill located?
831 South Delaware Drive in Eastern Pennsylvania.
All right, come on down, get your laugh on. We have some of the most hilarious comedians here in the region that's coming through. DJ Hot Sauce will be playing music. It's free admission. A call for your VIP tables. You know, you want to secure your tables because a lot of folks come out to the show. And also on May the 23rd, A.J. Johnson from the movie Friday. What was his character again? What's his name?
Ezel.
That's
what you about to do?
Ezel, what you about to do?
Smoking back there.
My neck, my back, my neck. Well, he'll be at the Iron Mill. Where's it located again, Barcon?
831 South Delaware Drive in Eastern Pennsylvania.
That is Sunday, May the 23rd. Sundays is the new Saturday nights. He'll be there, free admission, but please call for your tables because you could just call for a reservation. It's not going to guarantee you the table. This thing's going to sell out. The flyer be out tomorrow. So y'all come on out. A.J. Johnson will be in the building for the movie Friday. What's the name of his character again, Barbi?
Ezel.
And then on June the 20th, Father's Day, the one and only John Hinton from Living Single will be at the Iron Mill. Where's it located again? Where we go?
831 South Delaware Drive in Eastern Pennsylvania.
Come on out. Sunday's the new Saturday nights. Doors open up at 5. Showtime 6 o'clock. After party with DJ Hot Sauce. Now, keep an eye, everybody, on India.
Yeah, I was just reading about that.
Keep an eye.
It's getting worse over there.
While you're sitting here worrying about the government. And you know what? Shame on you. What Moderna? That's what you took, right?
Moderna.
Don't you know the lead scientist is an African-American woman?
Yeah.
She's the one that developed this thing. Beautiful African-American woman with the weave. The weave is popping on this young lady. She's fine as hell. She speaks well. She's very educated. She loves this whole viral vaccine thing. And she's the head person that developed this vaccine. It's a black woman.
Yeah. India.
What's going on in India?
On Tuesday.
What happened on Tuesday in fiery in India?
Yeah, they were on fire, all right.
They on fire.
They reported that the reported deaths over there was 3,293 in just one day. They have
how many again? I'm sorry, the mic went out. The sound went out. How many deaths?
3,293 deaths just in one day. Wow, they have surpassed over 200,000 deaths now, according to this article. That's sad. But the U.S. did send them aid.
What?
The United States sent them aid. They sent them medicine and
they sent them
oxygen tanks and respirators.
They sent them ginger ale.
Ginger.
And ginger.
some sea
balls. and all the vitamins that you want. They sent that over there.
Yeah.
And then people in the chat room with his tour guy, DJ. What is he saying? He says the body has its own immune system.
Yes,
of course it
does.
Guy,
our body does have its own immune system, but
everybody's
immune system is not great. Everybody's immune system cannot fight this here. Right. So if they have something to help them, why not take it?
That's right. Tour guy, First of all, Tour Guy,
You're absolutely right. We have great immune systems.
We do.
You know, and some of them, our immune system work well, and some of people don't.
And there are some viruses that will overpower the immune system.
Especially if you're not a healthy person anyway.
That's right. And DJ Tour Guy, we love him. WBLS DJ Tour Guy, you'll follow him. He's got 6'9". Tour Guy, you're 6'9", bro. You should be vaccinated just because of your height alone, bro. The coronavirus, it hovers over that 6 feet.
It hovers in the air.
It always hovers in the air.
So us short people may be all right.
You might be all right. But people over 6'5".
Yo, better get them
Tour
damn
Guy
shots.
6'9". He got corona. Corona's all up in his atmosphere.
All up in there, I show it.
You don't want to be tall with coronavirus.
Stupid.
He's gonna be mad at me.
He'll be okay.
Of course, we have an immune system. Of course, our immune system protects us. But sometimes there's viruses out here. You think our immune system is more powerful than a polio virus? No.
Right.
The measles?
Right. People still get sick from it. You
Get
still have
sick
the
from
immune
it.
system then.
Shawn Harvey want to show Senny Barbi.
Good morning. I'm just happy to be here.
Come on, let's clap.
Hey, real.
Everybody real hollers on the phone. Mr. Sensational. I also call him Mr. Makes Sense.
It's crazy because, a lot of people that talk about the vaccine ain't had that corona. Like, ain't experienced that corona.
Okay.
And once you experience that corona, it might make you change your mind about that.
I hear you, real.
Go ahead, bro.
But it's crazy to me you know what kills me about the conspiracy theorists is just period. Y'all eating hot dogs and sausages. Y'all don't even know what's in that.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch a video what's in hot dogs and sausages?
Mm-hmm.
Barbi, put up a bit. See, go if you don't mind.
Oh, it's nasty. They just take a whole bunch of
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Y'all eat McDonald's. Y'all don't know how they make them eggs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You going to get a McDonald's breakfast. You don't know how they make them scrambled eggs. How them scrambled eggs already made? They just throw it in the grill. Like, listen. I'm not listening to nobody's conspiracy theories unless you live in the woods, grow your own food, and you don't have a phone, you don't have no technology, you're just in the woods. I'm not listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any kind of technology, you live in the social world, and you a conspiracy theorist, you absolutely make no sense. Go live in the woods, go hibernate somewhere, go be in exile somewhere. Because everything that you consume, everything that you have, the phones, everything is it's something wrong. The cell phones do this. Listen, y'all eat frozen food. What are you talking about? You know what's in frozen food?
Right, I agree, real. And it cracked me up is when I hear these conspiracy theories. Now I can understand if you don't want to take the virus, but I mean the vaccination because you're not sure about the ingredients. I get that part. But when you talk about they implanting a microchip in you to track your whereabouts, if you use a cell phone, you being tracked. If you have a Siri or any device that's electronic that work on Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, you're being tracked. If you use your debit card with that little chip, you being tracked. So the government tracking you anyway. So if they do have a chip, who cares? If you don't do anything wrong, why you worried about it?
But people is out here passing each other blunts with the other person's saliva on the
talk
blunt.
About it.
But you're not worried about
right.
But you worried about the vaccine.
Real. That's what we said yesterday. It's foolishness. Crazy.
That person you just got the blunt from, pardon my French, just ate somebody's booty. And you out here passing the blunt,
Right. See, that's the thing. And that's the thing where my conspiracy theories friends, I always get on them because the main, of course, you guys are right. The thing is this: if you don't want to receive the vaccine, that's another issue. I don't want it. I'm scared of it. That's good. Okay, fine. But at the same in the same breath, you can't say give all this information about the vaccine.
Right.
Right.
Just say you don't want to take it, and then you are losing so much credibility with me because you're gonna need a vaccination card. You're gonna need a lot of things moving forward in the next couple of years. You want to make a fraudulent card. Mm-hmm. You don't want to. You don't want to be vaccinated. You want a fraudulent card. So everything you preach about me that's against being vaccinated is void.
Right.
Because I want you to live that life. If you're an anti-vaxxer or you don't want the vaccine, God bless you. But live that life. You can't travel no more. You can't don't sit there now and get a fraudulent card. Mm-hmm. Because everything that you're believing in is BS to me now.
And I'm just like, at the end of the day, listen, unless I see a Netflix documentary, you know what I'm saying, about the vaccine, I'm pretty sure, like, don't get me wrong, there was holistic doctors like Dr. Sebi, and I feel like they did kill him off because he did. But here's the thing, the vaccine is free, right?
Yeah.
The government is paying for the vaccine. We're not even paying for that, right? So my thing is this. Yes, one thing, I know the pharmaceutical company, I know they make their money. Let's be clear, the biggest money maker is allergy medicine. Let's be clear about that. But at the end of the day, like, y'all gotta do more than just talk. I need proof. Like, we need proof. Yeah, and like I said, and if you don't got no proof, if you don't you gotta live in the woods by yourself. Live on the beach in the island somewhere with no phone, nothing, and then I'll listen to you.
Right.
Outside of that, I'm not listening to you.
Right.
I can't listen to you.
Let's clap for
agree,
real.
You still brush your teeth with fluoride toothpaste.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, and Barbi just showed me the video of people making hot dogs, and it's just unbelievable to me. And you're sitting there, and you. All right, we'll leave it alone. We want to go because I'll go on all day with
this. The only reason, right, like me, I'm undecided about it because of what they did to me in the hospital. They gave me a plasma treatment with antibodies. They gave me the remdesivir, and they gave me steroids and all this stuff in the hospital. Right. So the only reason I haven't talked to my doctor yet because I've been busy, right. But I need to talk to her to see, like, do I need the vaccine? Do I need to wait? Because they did all this stuff in the hospital. Some people just had COVID. They didn't go to the hospital, so getting the vaccine is different for them. For me, I don't know if it's the same because of what I went through in the hospital. Well, so that's the only reason why I'm like, do I need it? What do I do?
Yeah.
I got to go to the doctor about it.
Right, but what you're doing is the right thing. You're not going on the dark web or the internet or the chatterbox researching disinformation. You spend hours researching. Well, you know what he did? You heard he just said? He said he's going to call his doctor.
Yes,
he's going to talk to the doctor. We'll see which way we're going to go with this. Like a grown-ass man. Mm-hmm. He's not sitting there going on the internet on MD.com. What is this? MD.com?
Yeah,
WebMD.com.
Yeah.
Web. If you're going on WebMD.com, there's something seriously wrong with you.
No, don't do that because it'll have you dead and
you'll
buried.
be dead. Okay,
dead and buried.
All right, bro. God bless you, brother.
God bless y'all.
Bye, Rel.
All right. God bless you. We're gonna. What time is
it? It is 8:42.
Oh my God, we're gonna shout out the room.
Oh snap!
We're gonna show them some love, but I also want to say before we do that, Mother's Day matinee. That's May the 9th. Iron Mill. After party with DJ Hot Sauce. May the 23rd, AJ Johnson. What's his favorite character name, bro? Ezel. AJ Johnson to be in the Iron Mill. And also June 20th, we have John Hinton. So you guys come on out. Let's get our laugh on.
That's right.
Let's do the damn thing. And what we'll do right now, we'll be off too after Mother's Day. We're off.
Yes.
We're going to take 9 days off. We're done.
All right now.
Okay. Barbi, let's applaud us.
Yeah.
Y'all could, we'll be in the group room or we'll be doing whatever, making videos, whatever we do. And then y'all just watch some reruns or whatever y'all want to do. Or you can suffer and go back to your former home, all these whack-ass FM radio stations you used to listen to. And you can thank Harvey for saving you from that oasis and that wasteland of that FM radio dial. that we were programmed to listen to with your whack topics and your whack your weather, and everybody was so freaking pleasant. Welcome to 104.5 The Jams. The God life could be falling apart. Yeah, this is Shawn Simpson here at 104.5 The Jams. Barbi Cologne was going to give the weather, and then we're going to get down to the Funky Bunch, and we have some music playing for you for Slide Sylvester Stone. Shut up! Shut up. Shut up. Sound ridiculous. Get real radio over here, so please support us when we're out for a few days, and we God willing, we see you when we come back. Now, Barbi.
Yes, Shawn.
We need to see the hearts in the chat room right now. We want to show these folks some love, because without these folks, and then we get back to more of the show.
That's right. That's right.
Without these folks, we wouldn't be here. Special shout out to Atlantic City too. We're going down Atlantic City. Yeah.
June?
Okay, so we're going to Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's July.
That's July 22nd through the 26th. When we come back, I have the flyer later on today. We're all going to Atlantic City.
Oh, snap.
Don't unpack your bags.
Oh, yeah, the 29th.
Don't unpack your bags.
7/29.
Don't unpack your bags. Take your dirty underwear to Atlantic City.
Get a suite with a
You're on the Harvey train, baby.
Get a suite with a washing machine.
Harvey's
so you can wash clothes.
Harvey's not local no more. He's out there running around. Come on and join the Harvey train. We're going to get off the plane from Costa Rica. We're going to make a pit stop. Matter of fact, just fly right into Atlantic City. That's the weekend of the 29th and 30th.
Yeah.
We're going to go down there. We're going to spend a whole entire weekend down there. I can't wait. U.S. Virgin Islands, that's going to be in the middle of the month. Costa Rica, that's going to be at the end of the month. Atlantic City. I know Sean Haynes Jones be there.
Yeah.
What?
No, I was thinking one of my friends invited me to go to the DR because he had some comedy show like the week before. I was like, I can't do that. Look, I need to be home working. Then it was like DR, our trip, the Atlantic City. Yeah, it was a bit much.
Welcome to the Harvey train.
Yeah, it was a bit much.
I'll be away this weekend too. To all my folks on the audio side, thank you. My lunch bell guys. I need to see the hearts in the chat room right now, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We appreciate you. We thank everyone in the chat room for all their comments on what we're talking about today. We appreciate you. My guys over there on the audio side, I like to call you guys my lunch bell guys. You just listen to the show. You don't want no parts of none of this. You just want to go to work, listen to the show, and get your morning started right. Also get the love and get your gillet clean. I salute you. Now, all my haters, you already know I devour you for lunch. Chew you up and spit you out, and my crumettes over there hovering around with no place to go. That's what you get. I'll get into the haters tomorrow. Now, for our beloved folks in the chat room, what more can I say, Barbi Cologne? These folks, God bless them. If you take 1 minute or you listen to the show for the whole duration, or you go in and out of the show, whatever you're doing while you're at work or at home, I want to say, wait, because you can't see me, you see a silhouette of me. I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate your time with us here each and every morning. It's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Your boy Shawn Harvey wants to say thank you. Where's Deborah Leslie, by the way? I'm thinking about her.
She hasn't been in here today.
All right, so I'm gonna call Deborah. We're gonna call before the show's out. We're gonna call Deborah Leslie because I want to know what's going on with her. So, folks in the chat room, I want to say thank you. I got the camera on me because sometimes you just don't see me because there's a lot going on here. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you for supporting this show, and thank you. Now, Barbi.
Yeah.
We are going to show chat room some love. Yeah, that's what we're going to do right now, I think. Let's see.
Rock, just rock with me. Just rock.
Wait. All right. My fault.
I was ready.
Yeah, right.
Two-step. Where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Where the heart's at? In the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room. Where the heart's at?
Barbi, let's go.
Turn down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's turned down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's turned down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts turned down for what? 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 Hey, hey, hey.
One more time, Barbie. Let's go.
Ooh. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at?
Barbie, let's go.
Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Where the hearts turn down for what? For what? For what? For what? For what? Hey, hey, hey. Ooh.
Well, I forgot I'll be in Rochester, New York, till May the 21st, 22nd.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday.
You out outside. It's open and you are booked and busy, huh, Shawn?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Y'all got to share me with the world again.
It's all right.
Okay, cool.
We don't mind sharing. Younger Nut is in the building. What's up, Younger Nut? Good morning to you. Shout out to Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson.
God bless that dude.
Right. The beautiful godmother of comedy, Miss Tina Graham, is here.
Yeah.
Hello, Tina. Rail, Mr. Sensational Hello, is in the building. What's up, Rail? Shout out to Johnny Whippo. Hey, Johnny. Good morning. LaShawn Hayes Jones is here, girl. We'll see you in Costa Rica. Okay. Alan Swab McAllister is in the building. What's up, Alan? Sean UMS Wilson is here. Hey, Sean. Good morning to you. Dira Jackson is here. Hey, Dira. Dubois Pamela is in the building. Good morning, Pamela. Natalie Wright is here. Hey, Natalie. Good morning to you. Shout out to Terrible Lee. What's up, Lee Scott? Hey. We having a baby, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
We having a baby.
Everybody in the chat room, I know you're going to get tired of me saying this, but I'm not going to. I don't care.
That's all right. We're excited.
We're having a baby.
Yeah.
The whole group. Barbie Cologne, this is unbelievable. And we're having a virtual baby shower here.
Yeah.
God willing, in September. We're going to have the chair here, too, Barbie Cologne. Where we rent the chair from?
Probably with a little party rental places. We have a really Sean.
Yes, I'm bringing. Yes, we're gonna have the whole room set up for a baby shower.
Okay,
we're having a baby.
We have the baby. We have the baby.
So, Barbie, back in my day, let me just say it for you. Back in the day, I had 2 women pregnant at the same time.
Yeah, you sound like my father.
And
yeah,
the baby showers in the same week. And I had two baby showers. I had like one baby shower was on a Friday, one was on the next day. I rented the same chair from Party City, Barbie.
You like I need it for 3 days.
I need it for 4 days. My bubba was at both of them. She was like, Lord Jesus, give him the blood of Jesus, like Barbie on this show. Yeah, Barbie, I did 2 baby showers in 1 week.
You are horrible.
God bless me.
No,
so yes, we're gonna bring. We need the Barbie. We need the research. I mean, I know we got some time, but then again, we don't because time is flying.
Yeah, I know.
So right, if you can help me out with that, and we need the whole. We want the whole room situated.
Right.
And then maybe we have a picture of Lee and April in the chair. Yeah, I see that. I can see that. And that's what's going to happen.
But we're going to make your vision come.
So because we're having a baby.
Right, we're having the baby.
I know they're happy, but we're having a baby.
We're having the baby. The first chat room baby.
The first chat room baby. We, God has blessed us with us as chat room members and people that we love. Some of them have gone on and passed away in this room. But now we have, and we celebrate their life, but we have a life coming into this world.
Right, yes.
We have to do something.
Absolutely.
So I don't know when Lee's baby shower is with April. I don't know. But I know we're going to set up something in here.
Going to be sometime in September.
And if you local, come through. Come through. You know, we have a party.
Right.
Come through.
Yeah. That's all right.
I get excited about my nephew.
I know. I understand. Vanetta George is here. Hey, Vanetta, good morning to you.
It's safe to say she's my favorite again. Senny's not here.
Tanya Washington, Lee Scott is having a baby. Him and April.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get that. Everybody who don't know, Lee Scott, my nephew, and his wife, April, announced a few weeks back, about a month, that they're having their first baby.
Yeah.
So we all congratulated them. It was awesome. He posted it on social media, I believe, right? Did he post on? And then I said, listen, now we're gonna have a baby shower.
Yeah.
Because we've never had a baby.
That was our first baby.
It's our first baby.
Yeah.
we have to do. He beat me to the punch. But he got super sperm. I got sperm.
No,
it's different.
My family trying to get me to have another one.
Yeah. Your who?
My family want me to have another baby. I said, y'all know my son is 23. They tripping.
I want to have another baby, but I don't have the strong enough sperm. Lee, Amazon some of that sperm up here, bro. And I could put the sperm in Tanya.
Oh my God.
Lee.
You are.
Lee.
I don't think Ty's got to go for that.
Lee. FedEx me some super sperm up here, pimp.
No.
It's my nephew. All right, who else?
Valerie Thomas is in the building. Hey, Valerie. And thank you for coming out to the show. I appreciate it.
Valerie, you looked absolutely beautiful, too. I saw your pictures on Facebook. God bless you.
Yeah. Queen Diane is here. Hello, Queen. Good morning.
I don't think it's a bad idea if I talk to Tanya.
Oh,
right? Because I want to have a baby.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can adopt a child in the next 5 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can give her a child.
Maybe
my urologist, I go on May the 24th. He's going to let me know definitely if I can have one or not. I'll keep you guys updated on that. And if that's not the case, who would be the perfect surrogate?
You only need one good one. You only got one good sperm, you good, Sean.
Right. Yeah, but I can't.
I mean, you only need one good one.
But my sperm is just a complicated.
And they can do a little in vitro type situation.
Yeah, they got to get the sperm to come out of my penis. That's the problem. See, but the thing is this. Do I tell too much of my business?
Yes.
I don't care.
You do.
I don't care.
TMI
I
for real.
don't care.
Okay. You don't care.
This is I'm transparent with it. It's fine. I don't care. What I'm saying is this. Who would be the perfect surrogate? Would be someone in the chat room.
I don't know about that.
Why? Because I know these are my family members.
He said, get you some baba root. He said, it's the truth. All my sperm is for April's eggs.
Yo, anybody in the chat room, fellas?
All his sperm is for April's eggs. That's right, Lee. He don't have extra to go around.
Lee, FedEx some of that sperm up here, bro. Princess, anybody, fellas, if y'all want to help me out, feel free. Call in 570-982-1650.
Do she ever watch the replays of the show?
Yes, she do. She gets mad all the time.
I bet she does. I would kick your tail. Oh my God! If you don't stop.
She's pissed all the time. I don't care. I don't care. Fellas, I might need some help here. Lee, my beloved nephew down there, said you might have to FedEx some of that sperm up here, pimp.
Y'all bugging. You bugging, Sean. Your Nana is here. Hey, girl, where you been? We ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing, honey? Noah Myers is in the building. Noah Myers. Are you new? I don't recall your name being here before. Well, if you are new, thank you for watching the show. We appreciate you tuning in. Please share it and let us know, how did you hear about us? If you are not new, welcome back. Hey, take a seat. Don't be nervous. Come speak to everybody. Adrian Cato is here. Hello, Adrian. Good morning.
You made a lot of sense today.
Yeah. Prentice Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Hey, bro. What's up? C. Liddy is in the building. Hey, Charles. Shahi Johnson is here. Hello. Good morning to you. Shout out to Nicole Harris. John Cochran is in the building over there at Fan Radio. Y'all make sure y'all download that Fan Radio and Comedy World app. Yep. Make sure y'all get them so you can hear us if you can't see us. Shamika Love is in the building. Hey, Shamika, good morning. Darren Taylor is here. Hello, Darren. Good morning to you.
Hold on. This is for Princess. That's for Princess. Continue. You can go.
Okay. Tanya Washington is in the building. Hey, Tanya, good morning. Susan Watson Turner is here.
Welcome.
Danielle Williams is in the building. What's up, Danielle?
God bless you.
Dawn Smith is here. Hey, Dawn, good morning. Lynette Serrano is in the building. Here is your team, darling. Yes. Sharon Belazar is here. Hey, girl. D-Lo is in the building. What's up, girl?
Princess, here come your part.
Sonia Murray is here. Hey.
Come on, Bobby, ready? Hey!
Hey! Show your horrible. Dwayne Staten Holmes is in the building. What's up, DJ Talk? Tavika Sweetness Bates is here. Hey, Tavika. Nassan D is in the building. Hey, Nassan. Tell Nina we said hello. Miss D is in the building. Hey, girl. Good morning, Miss Darlene Oates. Good morning to you. How are you this morning? Audrey A. Johnson is in the building. Good morning. How are you? Trina Pinkert is here. Hey, Trina, you are horrible, Sean. Good morning. Ann Taylor is here. Good morning to you. The godfather of solo, Tracy Ray, is in the building. What's up, Tracy? The real Sakina Scott is here. Hey, girl, and happy birthday, Sakina.
For real?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Tim House is here. Hey, Tim. Good morning. Sister Soul Jar is in the building. What's up, girl? Sir Prince Bain is in the building. Hey, Sir Prince. And last but not least that I have seen, Miss Shelby PA. Hey, girl. Good morning, Shelby. Anita Gibson just popped in. Hey, Anita. You're horrible, Sean.
We gotta do sports later before we leave.
Yeah, Lee Scott mentioned that earlier in the show.
What
He
did he say?
said something about to make sure I remind you that Lee's team, the Nets, has clinched the first team to clinch the Eastern Conference.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, we're gonna get into that. Well, wait. We want to thank everyone for joining the show and listening to us this morning. We appreciate it. Like the Shawn Harvey Morning Show business page is like it. You get notified each Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. We appreciate you enjoying our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up the Group. Shout out to our folks up there in Rochester, and shout out to our folks up there in Louisville. Shout out to John Cochran. Sports will be sponsored by John Cochran. News will be sponsored by Comedy World Net Radio. Now, see, this is we'll get into some sports, get into some NBA scores if you don't mind, Barbi. Great job today. God bless you. See, this is the perfect example. We're doing Harvey's House of Sports right now, different perspective on sports other than the scores. Barbi, this is exactly my beloved nephew, who we having a baby shower for in September, God willing, proved my point just now.
Yeah.
How did the hell did Lee Scott become a Brooklyn Net fan? It goes back to what I was saying. See, the Brooklyn Nets are international, but there's nobody in Brooklyn feeling them like that. Anybody can be a Net fan. The people that are burning in India are wearing the Garnett jerseys.
You know what? You need to stop.
I mean, Durant jerseys.
Don't do that.
The people in India are Net fans. And if the Nets are the first ones to clinch the playoffs, like you said, so what? So what? What does that mean? That means nothing. And you know what? Next week, the Knicks, because you know why, Barbi Cologne, the basketball season is ending. I keep forgetting that. It's the time for the season to end and now go into the playoffs. The Knicks, they probably win 1 or 2 more games, and they'll clinch the playoffs too.
Yeah.
The pressure is on you, the Brooklyn Nets, to win. You have to score 150 points to win a ball game. In Charlotte and in New Orleans, you do have a veteran bench, like the coach said, Coach Drew. I give you that. Your expectations are so high that anything other than the NBA championship is a failure. You want that type of pressure? I don't. Then, on top of this, Barbi Cologne, James Harden, who's one of the best NBA players in our generation, the guy with the beard, he needs to cut that beard. He probably looks really weird without it.
He does. He posted a picture without it, like about maybe, I want to say 8 months ago. No, he needs to keep that beard.
Yo.
Absolutely
He
needs to keep it.
probably has a small face.
He looks weird.
He probably look like, his face looks like without the beard, it looks like a O.J. Simpson starter kit. He looks like young O.J. He looks like mad O.J.
Oh, goodness.
But at the same time, he's one of the best basketball players in this generation, Barbi Cologne. James Harden is. He got to be. He's left-handed. He could go to the rack at will, to the bucket, whatever you want to call it. He gets his three-point shots. He can hit his shot. He's a nightmare matchup-wise. Nobody's hard. You can't even defend this guy. He's left-handed. But they know, Barbi, and I'm going to let you know.
Yeah,
and they know, Prentice and Lee and all of them. They know.
Let me know.
I'm going to let you know.
Okay.
Barbi, under crunch time, on the main stage, with all the lights. The main stage.
You should probably put the camera on you while you're saying all this here so they could really know you're serious. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm.
On the main stage, that's what I was doing, right?
Yes. That's why I said put the camera on you.
On the main stage, with all the lights. At the big show, he never shows up.
Shame.
This is a man that could score 69 points in a regular season game, Barbi Cologne.
Tragic.
But when it comes down to a game 4 on the road where his team has to win a game on the main stage at the big show with all the lights, he never shows up. Never. He's never won an MVP on the playoffs. He's never won none of that.
Call in, Prentice.
This is a man, what they call, I hate to use the term like choke, like he
Jokes.
Yeah, well, he chokes under the. Well, it's kind of weird saying choke under the pressure. Well, after George Floyd.
Okay, he doesn't show up.
After George Floyd, you don't want to say choke under pressure.
So he doesn't show up,
right.
Under the pressure. He
right,
doesn't,
right.
He don't come through.
He's never come. Right. When the last time you came through, Barbi?
Now I'm gonna have to call human resources on you. It's about to be a Me Too movement
call
over
him.
here.
Call him. The number's call him. The number's 570-982-950. Call him. And since this man can't perform on the main stage at the big show with all lights, that becomes a liability. They know it. Then Kyrie Irving, who is one of the best basketball players as well, he hit that killer shot when they played the Golden State Warriors that gave LeBron the chip, and they gave LeBron the MVP when they should have gave it to Kyrie, because Kyrie single-handedly won that game, Game 7. And then he hit that three-point at the end that broke their hearts. On the road in Golden State, he can't do it by himself. And what they're going to do is they're going to call him the N-word on the basketball court. Remember that happened a week ago, 2 weeks ago. They threw him out the game, because he's hypersensitive to black culture.
Yeah.
He's a black man that loves being black. He will not play a basketball game if a white police officer smacks a kid in the street. He's politicized his position on the Brooklyn Nets. You don't know if he's gonna show up or not, because he got to fight the power.
Well, he doing his
He got
job.
to fight the powers that be.
I'm not mad at him.
And I'm not mad at him. So you know what? The Brooklyn Net fans better hope that there's not a riot going on, Barbi Cologne, in the next month, because Kyrie won't show up. And on top of that, Prentice will tell you facts. He's done several no shows and no calls.
Well, yeah, he might be doing another one because about the Andrew, was it Andrew Brown, Andrew Williams?
We're going to get into that story next.
He may not show up.
So because Prentice and Lee Scott and all the others fantasize about this team on paper, they lost their way. They lost their way. Kevin Garnett might be your savior because he's the best basketball player to me right now on earth. He's 7'1". He's a shooting guard. How you 7'1" and a shooting guard? Wow. And look, he can handle the ball and he can dribble. Barbi, imagine being 7'1".
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a center. You're supposed to be like a big, tall center that grab rebounds and do nothing but grab rebounds and clear out. This guy's a playmaker. He performs well on the big stage. You have no defense. You have no defense, my friends. And this is why you're not going to go anywhere in the playoffs. I'm done.
man. You're done.
I'm done. You got any NBA scores, Barbi?
Yeah. The Thunder and the Celtics played yesterday, and the Thunder won 119 to 115. The Trailblazers won against the Pacers 133 to 112. The Nets, showing the Nets, they won against the Raptors.
Of course.
116 to 103. You know.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
Of course they're gonna win.
You know.
Of course the Nets are going to win the games.
Yeah. Well.
But when the playoffs come, it's gonna be because you know why, Barbi Cologne. When the playoffs come, when professional basketball, the court is cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes a half-court game. They start locking up with defense. Except for the year that the Michael Jordan and them won when they only lost 9 games in the regular season, didn't make a difference. Michael Jordan's the king of basketball. They just ran right through the whole thing. They're going to cut this, and Prentice knows this. Lee Scott knows this. Playoff basketball is different.
Yeah, well.
So of course they're gonna win. They're gonna go to Toronto. Toronto, what are their records? So what? The Toronto Raptors? Are you kidding me?
Toronto, let's see.
Because you won 116. Thank God you won a regular, so 116 to 103.
26 to 36.
Right. So they're 26 wins and 36 losses. Okay.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
The Nets got 42 wins and 20 losses.
And they got 42 wins and 20 losses. And what is the Knicks record? 42 wins. Wow, where's my book? 42.
The Knicks is 34 wins and 28 losses.
So the Knicks, they're 7 or 8 games behind the Nets.
Let's see. Yeah,
They would be 7 or 8 games behind the Nets.
Come on now.
And if really, Brooklyn, that's it. And the Knicks are in 4th place, and they're playing tonight, and they're gonna win again tonight, and you're only hovering between 6 and 8 games behind the Knicks. Really? And you beat the Raptors last night? Very impressive. You're going to get your ass spanked in the playoffs. I'd rather be in India right now than to be with the the Brooklyn Nets.
You lie. Nobody want to be in India
I'd rather
right
die
now.
a fiery death with no oxygen
Nobody want to be in India right
in
now.
India than being the New Jersey, the Brooklyn Nets right now, because this is all a horrible setup. Who the next score about?
The Mavericks won against the Warriors 133 to 103, and the Timberwolves and the Rockets played. Timberwolves won 114 to 107. And you guys can catch your games tonight. Check your local listeners. Well.
Thank you so much. Harvey's House of Sports. That's Barbi Cologne. I appreciate you. Now, let's do some front page news. My man Capone is on. Yo, Capone, what's up? New York King Capone is watching the show.
Oh, I thought he was on the phone. I said, oh, hell.
One of the funniest dudes. Before we get into this front page news, Capone, you're also a New Yorker. I see you in there. Capone, please tell me you didn't jump to the Brooklyn Nets because of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Garnett. Capone, I'm going to call you. Capone, call in 570-982. New York King. And number one more thing about the New York King Capone. I believe last year he gave the best interview on this show. Capone, you kicked ass when you called in last year. And I went back to all the interviews. I think that was the best one. Capone, please tell me you didn't jump to that Brooklyn Net bandwagon with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, right? Kevin Durant, and James Harden. Please, and please stay on the Knicks side of town, because you're going to be heartbreaking too, my friend. Capone, one of the funniest comedians in the game. All right.
Yeah.
Barbi. What is Princess in there talking about?
Let's see what he said. Let's see.
About?
Princess, what are you talking about? Let's see.
Because now, Barbi Cologne, until the end of basketball, we can't do this show without Princess Cox No Pause. We know that. But right now, Barbi Cologne, he's an enemy of mine. Princess Cox No Pause and Lee Scott and all the others coming to get you. I'm going to stay on you, my friends. I want to watch NBA basketball. I usually don't even watch NBA basketball. I don't even watch the playoffs. I don't even care. I'm too busy out there working the streets. Private events this weekend, going away next weekend. Next weekend I'm gone. All weekends I'm gone.
Oh, he was just saying that Kyrie he was missing the games because he was fasting for Ramadan because he's a Muslim.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, that's what it said. That's what it said.
He missed the basketball games because he was. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
For Ramadan.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This man who don't get it twisted, Barbi Cologne. Kyrie Irving is an intellectual. This young man, like, he can teach at Harvard. Like, he's a very smart man.
Yeah.
He's so smart that he'll make a dumb decision. He'll go, yo, I'm not playing today.
Well.
And he will tell you, because most players go, my toe hurt, I don't want to play. This is really not their toe. Maybe it's Ramadan.
Right.
He'll tell you, it's Ramadan, I'm not playing.
They fasted.
I'm fasting. Yeah, like I said, somebody got smacked. I'm not playing.
Well.
I feel like there's some social injustice in this country. I'm not playing. He's that guy. And you said we're going to go to the news right now. In your first news story, well, let's go into the news.
Let me find it.
And let me tell you something. That first news story, if it gets real ugly in this country, who's the Princess? Since the Brooklyn Nets is your team on paper, who the hell is the backup point guard for your team, bro? Steve Nash? Barbi, the coach of the Nets is a Hall of Fame basketball player that won the MVP as a guard. Like, he's 6 feet tall. Yeah. Sort of like the white version of Allen Iverson. Steve Nash was one of the best players of all time that never won a championship. I think, did he win a championship? I don't know. If did this guy win a championship or not. Barbi Cologne, he's still in great shape. He's old as hell. He might be the backup point guard for Kyrie Irving. Because what the hell do the Nets have? After your big three, who do you have? Nobody.
I'm sure they could pull somebody out. You know.
We're gonna get into some front page news with Senny J. Barbi Cologne's edition. Thank you so much. Come on. Front page news, y'all, with Senny J. Hey, front page news. Why?
S to the E-double-N-Y.
And you can't deny. Ha. She got the front page news, y'all. She got the news, y'all.
Front page news, y'all.
She's got the rock, y'all.
Front page news, y'all. News, y'all. We got the front page news, y'all. Hey, front page news, y'all. News, y'all. We got the front page news, y'all.
There you go, front page news. Let's go.
Yeah, speaking of, Kyrie and his protesting, a black man has been killed by deputies in North Carolina. He was shot in the back of the head. He was executed. Elizabeth City.
Send no stars, y'all.
Elizabeth City, North Carolina. A black man was killed by deputies in North Carolina, was shot in the back of the head and had his hands on his car steering wheel when they opened fire. Attorneys for his family has said on Monday after relatives viewed body camera footage. Attorney Chantel Sherry Lassiter watched a 20-second portion of the body camera video with the family of Andrew Brown Jr., who was killed Wednesday by deputies serving a drug-related search warrant and arrest warrants. Lassiter said Brown did not appear to be a threat to the officers as he backed his vehicle out of the driveway and tried to drive away from the deputies with guns drawn. He was not threatening them.
Hold on a second. Lee Scott, who's the backup center? Who's the backup point guard? I'm looking in this chat room for 2 minutes. Lee Scott, my beloved nephew, that we're having a baby shower for you without Googling anything right now. You put in that chat room, who's your backup point guard? You don't even know, my friend. You're going to Google it real quick to save your ass. I know that. That's fine. Right now, without Googling anything, put who's the backup point guard for Kyrie? You don't even know who it is, brother. You don't know. You don't even care. Continue. Sorry.
That's all right. According to the attorney, he was not threatening them in any kind of way or fashion, she told reporters at a news conference. When asked whether Brown was shot in the back, attorney Harold Daniels said yes, back of the head. An eyewitness account and emergency scan and traffic had previously indicated that Brown was shot in the back and as he tried to drive away. Lassiter, who watched the video multiple times and took notes, said that the shooting started as soon as the video began and that she lost count of the number of gunshots. She said she counted as many as 8 deputies in the video, some wearing tactical uniforms and some
you don't even
in
know.
plain clothes.
You don't even know, my friend, the backup point guard. We can get the backup point guard for the New Jersey, the Brooklyn Nets, my friend. Everybody, Princess is on the phone. Princess, right now until April, when basketball's over, you are now my adversary. You are now Barbi Cologne. He's the enemy. Barbi Cologne, Princess Cox is a rival. Lee Scott still haven't put in that chat room who's the backup point guard for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yo, the backup point guard. First of all, Kyrie's not the point guard. Okay? Remember, he told James Harden that he's the point guard and he's going to be the shooting guard. Remember that? Or no? Did you see that?
Refresh my memory, my friend.
The backup, yo, I ain't gonna front. The backup point guard was some dude I saw for the first time last night named Mike James, some short, light-skinned dude with a big beard. I don't know who he is. I don't know how good he is. But they won.
Yeah, they beat very impressive. They beat the Toronto Raptors. Okay.
And to answer your question, Capone. The last time I saw Capone was at Damon's Memorial at Milk River on Atlantic.
Yes.
Right up the block from Barclays Center.
Yep.
He made the switch to the Nets then, so you don't even have to ask him. I know he did.
I'm going to call Capone in a few minutes. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. And you know what? You, my friend, have saved my beloved nephew, Lee Scott, because Lee had no idea who the backup point guard is, and Princess didn't either. At least Princess called and he was honest about it. His name is Mike James. You know what we're going to do, Barbi Cologne?
You sure his name is Mike James?
You know what we're going to do, Barbi Cologne?
What is it?
For the rest of the NBA basketball season, we're going to follow Mike James.
Mike James.
Barbi Cologne, if you don't mind, type up Mike James, his stats. We are going to follow Mike James. We're not going to worry about Kyrie. We're not going to worry about James Harden. We're not going to worry about Kevin Durant. Our mission statement, Barbi Cologne, for the rest of the NBA season is to follow Mike James, how many minutes he's playing, and how far down the bench he's sitting. And Barbi, if you don't mind, I know you're busy, and I thank you. Today, after the show, can you put a picture of Mike James in the group room for Princess Cox and also Lee Scott? We are following Mike James and his whole career moving forward.
No, as a matter of fact, but what's his name? This guy, man. Forgot his name. This other short dude. He's good. Forgot his name.
They don't know nobody.
Bruce Brown.
Bro, you notice how all these names are getting more and more more miscellaneous as he goes down. You got Bruce Baldwin.
Nah, he getting busy. He been getting busy. You'll see him come to
play. He averages about 20 points a game. I'm sorry about
his career.
No, I'm sorry. He averages about 21 minutes a game.
He's playing.
He's backup, right?
Yeah, because when Kyrie needs a rest, he's got to come in.
He needs to sit down for a few minutes, and he averages about 11 points a game.
That's not bad. Yeah. So we're gonna follow Mike James. All right, Princess, we gotta go.
Later.
Bye, Princess.
Back to this thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barbi.
Mm-hmm.
Barbi, if you don't mind, like I said, later on today, could you put a picture?
I sure can.
Because we are gonna follow Mike James. Since they all love to jump on, and I'm very disappointed in my nephew Lee Scott. He was never a Brooklyn Net fan, never cared. But he wants to follow players. Some people like to root for the players, right, Barbi?
Yeah.
They want to, wherever Kevin goes, that's the team that they root with. I have a directive on this show. Princess Cox and Lee Scott have to follow the career of Mike James.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Barbi.
His attorney said that they were shooting and saying, "Let me see your hands" at the same time. The family lawyer also criticized local authorities for sharing only 20 seconds of the video and only from a single body camera. They're trying to hide something, attorney Benjamin Crump has said. Brown's death prompted days of protests and calls for the public release of body camera footage. Civil rights leaders, I can't get it together. Civil rights leaders said that warrants should not lead to a fatal shooting. The county sheriff Tommy Wooten II said that multiple deputies did fire shots. 7 deputies are on leave pending a probe by the State Bureau of Investigations. Earlier on Monday, a search warrant was released, and that indicted investigators has recorded Brown selling small amounts of cocaine and methamphetamines to an informant. Crump argued that authorities were trying to release negative information about Brown while shielding themselves and by holding back the video. The warrant also sought that Wooten's office and signed by a judge to allow a search warrant of Brown Elizabeth City home. It also said that an investigator in a nearby Dare County was told by the informant that the person had been purchasing crack cocaine and other drugs from Brown for over a year. The informant described purchasing drugs at the house that was targeted for the search. In March, according to the warrant, narcotics officer used the informant to conduct controlled purchases of methamphetamines and cocaine from Brown on 2 separate occasions.
Hold on. First, thank you, Barbi.
You're welcome.
God bless you. You black folks keep moving to the South if you want.
You go. Sure.
Go on down there to North Carolina, South Carolina.
But these killers is not just happening in the South, Shawn.
Hold on. Go on down there and run your black asses down to North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Where in Georgia now they have suppressed the vote. Where the good old boys live. Barbi Cologne said it a week ago that is 2.7 million black folks moved to Atlanta. Almost half of 51% of y'all done moved to the South. And our beloved John Cochran is mad that all the black folks are moving to Atlanta. The good old boys are down there, especially in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. That's the good old boys town. They're not putting up with none of this nonsense. The police, almost a Nazism state in this country, killed a black man again. I don't care if this man was selling methamphetamines, weed, or a bootleg version of the vaccine. There's no way, there's no right to take his life.
Not at all.
We saw the video, dummies, how y'all just ran up in that pickup truck with the SWAT team out. They didn't show the other 20 seconds yet. They got the media and everybody else got to sue the county for this video because they're covering up this whole murder.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it was. He was executed.
He was murdered. I don't care what he was doing. He didn't deserve to die. He was in his own driveway. He couldn't back up. He couldn't do anything. Right. They parked the vehicle right behind his vehicle.
He couldn't back out anyway.
He couldn't back out, and y'all got out guns blazing.
And his hands was on the steering wheel.
In Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Go on there, black folks, and keep moving to the South. And it doesn't even matter if you move to the South, you shouldn't be shot dead by the Nazism police force that rules this country. But yet, here we go again. And they are so arrogant in Elizabeth City. Black folks, move out of Elizabeth City, North Carolina, please, if you can. The racism is so embedded in this police force down in Elizabeth City. They are so arrogant that they refuse, Barbi Cologne, to release the body camera
release
video.
The footage. If they did nothing wrong, if they followed their warrants out protocol, why not release the full footage? Why are you only releasing 20 seconds of it? Because clearly they did something wrong.
And then our beloved Ben Crump.
Yeah, they got Ben Crump on the case.
You're a black man, you get shot in America. Ben Crump coming. Let's support Ben Crump.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Y'all keeping Ben working
hard.
Ben can't even check his Facebook page.
I don't think he wants to.
Ben Crump is our Superman. And Bobby Cologne, him and a few others, our prestigious African American lawyers.
Yeah.
We have African American lawyers. Went to the county clerk, or the courthouse.
The courthouse down, yep.
And they refused to talk to these people.
Yeah.
They refused to talk to Ben Crump and all the lawyers. They said because they weren't from North Carolina. They were from a different state, that they had to be from the state of South Carolina, when that's not even the law.
No, not even the law. They just want to make up things to try to, save time just release it. We want to see the full video.
Boy, are we watching Gunsmoke right now? Are we back in the Birmingham days? Because the only thing that was missing yesterday or the last 2 days in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, was the German shepherds in the water holes that we saw time and time again growing up in Birmingham, Alabama. Mm-hmm. When they sprayed black folks and dogs were biting them. That's the only thing that was missing the other day.
Pretty much.
Not
crazy.
only should the police, whoever the SWAT team, all of them need to be in jail. Every single one of them. Even the county commissioners, the sheriffs. There's not even a press conference.
I didn't see anything yet from the officials down there.
And y'all want to exodus to the South, which you have every right to. I'm not going down there. I might visit my Aunt Mary in Atlanta. I'm getting out of there and I'm going to do some shows. And I'm getting out of there.
Yeah.
I'll go visit. Two places I don't want to go. That's the South and Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't have a desire to visit Minnesota. Even before all the craziness that's going on, Minnesota just not have been on my bucket list.
Black folks stay out of Minnesota.
Just have not been on my bucket list.
And then last night on a peaceful protest, they said curfew. Why are we doing a curfew?
Right.
In Elizabeth City, they need to get rid of Elizabeth City, North Carolina, by the way. Elizabeth City, North Carolina, not only are they not giving you the video evidence, they're giving you a curfew because they don't want you to protest. Yeah. And then they started arresting people last night.
They try to make it like, we don't want y'all to get violent. No, you trying to stop. They're right. Ooh. They can protest as long as it's peaceful. Why you care? As long as it stays peaceful.
You might as well put up the Confederate flag. What time is it, Barbi?
9:31.
You might as well, thank you. You might as well put up the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
And dig up Robert E. Lee, your hero. And dig up all your Confederate uncles. Dust off the gray suits. And take back your Confederate States of America. Because what you're doing in the officials of Elizabeth City, North Carolina is criminal. All of you should be in jail. And to disrespect our beloved African-American attorneys at the door when this man has been murdered, it's totally out of order.
Yep. It's sad.
And remember, it's going to be hot today. It's going to be 82 degrees. And Barbie's running around here with a sundress with her toes out.
Sure is. And surely is. Yup. Be cute outside. I got errands to run. Let's hear.
I said, stay militant today.
No, wear your sundresses, ladies.
I got on a black t-shirt and my
your
fitting's
toes
all the way
cute.
down to my eyebrows.
Get the toes done. They should already been done, but go ahead.
The block is hot, especially in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. We're going to follow this story. Printers, you can forget it. Kyrie's done. Get Mike James. Give Mike James some reps. because let me tell you something. Kyrie is going to be on the front lines. And white folks, my urban Babylonian lovers who we embrace. We need you back on the front lines
There
again.
was a lot of them out there protesting. Well, trying to protest. Yeah, they was out there.
We need our urban Babylonian lovers back out again. Boy, Barbie, we putting them to work too.
They working hard.
Ben Crump.
Okay.
And urban Babylonians. Let's applaud both of them.
Yeah.
Y'all been putting in, Barbie. This is when I wish I was 30 years old. This is when I wish I was at least 25 years younger.
Why, Shawn?
Because I could get out there.
You can still get out there.
I can't. I got
You don't have to. You can sit with your sign. You don't got to walk. You can sit with your sign and protest. You won't have to walk. You don't have to have mobility. You can sit there. As long as you get there, that's the main important thing. Just get there.
See, Barbie, I think I need to go to protesting school. There's an art to protesting. First of all, I think you have to be young.
No, you don't have to be young. When I was out there in Easton,
that wasn't no protest.
No, it was a little small one. Yes, it was. It was a lot of people out there, older and younger ones.
That wasn't no protest. Y'all was on Facebook Live.
It was like 100 and some people out there. Yes, it was.
A sunny day, but it wasn't going down.
It was nice.
They didn't have the riot gear out there.
We protested peacefully, Shawn.
This is what I'm talking about.
You don't have to be. You don't have to destroy things to protest and get your point across. Sometimes
I'm not talking about peaceful protest. I'm talking about.
Oh, you want to just be out there destroying people's stuff?
No. When the CNN reporters out there and they ducking because there's a lot of the tear gas.
Tear gas flying.
And then you see on one side.
Oh, so you want to be in a mini war?
Right. That's
a mini war zone.
Y'all was out there. That was a picnic in Eastern last year. That was nothing.
I don't want to be in a mini war zone.
Like, look at you guys. I'm talking about when it's about to go down. I'm talking about when they throw the tear gas at the people and they pick the tear gas up and they throw it back.
Throw it back.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't want many
See,
wars.
my knees, both of them are very. I have arthritis.
In that case, yeah, you shouldn't go. Because you're not going to make it out.
Right, I have arthritis.
You're going to be a victim.
Right, I have arthritis in both my knees. So that's a challenge right there because you got to walk. There's a lot going on. Then I don't have the proper riot wear because there's some. They wear dark jeans. They always have they have long sleeves because things are burning them. They have some kind of towel wrapped over. So a lot of them you can't see their face.
You don't see their eyes.
There's a lot of that. They are sort of some of them are resistant towards the tear gas. See, you put the tear gas on me, Barbie, I'm gonna quit. Like I'm gonna start coughing babies. I'm gonna be bad. And then the young folks gonna be like, yo, come on, and then I don't know what's the proper chance. Because I'm gonna be out of order.
There's usually somebody there leading it, so you just follow.
Yeah, but I'm gonna. First of all, I'm gonna put like I'm gonna be throwing up the middle finger. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. Everybody's gonna be not at you guys. It's gonna be a lot of this, and then it's gonna be
after police.
It's gonna be a lot of like that honky F Y. It's be like I would be that one. I'd be like you F.
No, I didn't. We didn't.
Like, and then I think when I get hit the first time with the little club, I think that's gonna be enough for me.
That's it, yeah.
So a little tear gas, a little honky, a little club on the head, and I think I'm done. But when these young folks, they still go for the tear gas, they're getting clubbed on the head, they still going out there. Sure. And that's why I can't protest. But if I was 20 years old, 25 years old, oh my God, Bobby. I'd be running out there. I'd be right on the first line. I'd be just like the dude remember Mel Gibson from Braveheart? And they were out there. He was like, Charles! And they all started running. That's would have been me 25 years ago. Not now.
Look, he has arthritis in his fingers too, okay?
Yeah, I got
he
three.
Said, what the hell wrong with your left middle finger?
Yeah, I broke 2 fingers on this side. Broke one on this side, and then I tore one up. I have 3 broken fingers, everybody.
Get them arthritic fingers.
and I'm losing all the what they call that muscle thingy that's in there. Just
the cartilage.
Yeah, all that's gone.
Muscle tissue,
that's fading away. I'm 56 years. I don't know what's going on, and that's fading away. And I broke 3 fingers. That was doing the crackiest. So I can't Barbie cologne. Because that's the type of protest I'm talking about.
No, I don't want to protest.
I don't want to do that peaceful thing that y'all did in Easton, and y'all went around a circle, and everybody was like, they were giving you rounds of applause. No, I wanted to go down like in Minnesota. I went to CNN correspondent to Duck.
No. I like peaceful protesting.
So, first thing I want to say about this before we go into the next story. Black folks, and it's sad for me to say this, stop moving to the South. They cooking down there.
They cooking down there.
They cooking. They don't want you to vote.
Yeah. Georgia don't want y'all to vote.
Georgia don't want you to vote. You can't. Barbie, you were able to vote at church. They took all that away.
Yeah.
Took that away on a stroke of a pen. And squat teams are killing black folks. And these Nazism states, I hate to use that word, the police. And then they said, Barbie Cologne, before we go into the next story, a lot of young folks don't want to be police officers.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
A lot of usually like that would be the go-to job.
Yeah. What you want to be when you grow up? A
Wait,
police officer,
please,
a doctor,
please,
a lawyer,
doctor, like, please.
Not anymore.
Police, I want to be a police officer. Not no more.
Yeah, well, you want to be a YouTube star.
That's right, YouTube.
That's what you hear nowadays.
I want to be a TikTok star, which is fine. I'd rather that than to be in this militant state, because policing is it's a mindset that's totally twisted. You could be a good police officer, but your institution, the institution of policing, is where the main problem is, and that's what's going on here. So if you want to be, if you young and you want to be a police officer, I would steer far away from that job. You're gonna be hit. The second day on the job, you're gonna get hit by rocks. The second day on the job, you're gonna be hit with a brick in the head. And then you're going to be like, I'm going off medical, and they're going to give you a check. Maybe it might be a good idea. Maybe you might go out there and get medical for a few years, get hit by a brick. Right, that's what I would do. If I would be a police officer today, I want to sign up for the riot squad. Right, Barbie? You sign up for the riot squad, and I'll go out there and fight them with no helmet on. Because I'm going to get busted in the head by a bottle or something. Or a big bottle of ginger ale. And then I could do the disability thing, right? I'm just saying.
I think it had to be really, really, a really, really bad, injury for you to be disabled, Shawn. Just getting hit in the head and getting a gash on your forehead. It's not going to, you won't be able to get a disability for that, Shawn.
You sure? Wait, Barbie? No.
It needs something. It needs to be where you can't go back to work.
Barbie, you get busted in the head with a brick as a police officer.
You can heal from that, a little therapy session, some time off, and you go back in a couple months.
You don't think you can retire and get a check for the rest of your life at 23
not less
years
than
old?
You have brain damage. If you have brain damage, then clearly you can't execute your job, effectively.
Well, somebody call in and.
But if you don't have, if it's just like a gash or you got a few stitches, they're gonna give you a couple weeks off. You might get a little short-term disability, but you're not gonna get long-term disability.
Think so? Well, you heard it right here. Young folks, if you want to be a police officer, I wouldn't stay in there too long. I'll get down with the riot squad. First, you want to get down with the riot squad. That's what you want to do. You want to put those big Nazi boots on and that big vest with your taser. And you want to go out there scared to death. And you want angry urban Babylonians and black folks and brown and black folks and Latinos to throw. Keep those stars coming, everybody. I don't hear the stars thing going. Then you go out there in your little gear at 25 years old, scared to death. You just came off playing Madden 2022. You get busted in the head with a brick, and then you get your little check. Barbie just said it, a little temporary check. But if you know anything about this, please call in. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbie.
Hi, good morning. This is Tanya Washington. Good morning. How are y'all?
Good morning, Tanya. How are you?
God bless you.
God bless. Yeah, no, Barbie, what Shawn is saying is correct, because I'm a retired officer. Let me tell you something. If you get, it's how you play it. If you get hurt, you go to see the psychiatrist, and what them doctors write, especially the psychiatrist part, will get you out, because once you are devastated. Now you play the game and act like, you can't be around anybody. And let me tell you something. Most officers do get out on 3/4 because a lot of officers, they be the first one to respond to, like, let's say, for example, you with the inmates or anything, like how he says sign up for things. But as soon as somebody get hurt, you want to get hurt on purpose, because I'm telling you right now, you're going out on 3/4. So now you're talking about you making $120,000, $130,000, $140,000 a year. You get 3/4 of that for the rest of your life. So, for example, on $100,000, you're getting $75,000 tax free, and then on top of that, you're eligible for your Social Security off the top. So, what he's saying is right. Don't people be getting hurt on purpose?
Hold on a second. Hold on, Barbi. I'm Tanya. I'm 56 years old. Is it too old for me to? Am I too late to sign up to be a police officer?
I think so.
Because
you got too many health issues already. They ain't gonna take you.
Tanya, can I sign up to be a police officer? Because Barbi, she just said it. You get busted in the head. You get $75,000 a year and Social Security.
No, well, first of all, you're gonna get more than $75,000, because what's gonna happen is once you hit top pay is maybe about $120,000, $130,000. And 9 out of 10 you're doing overtime. So let's say if you're doing overtime, now you're making $180,000 a year. So when it's time for them to settle your salary goes by whatever you made the most. They take the 3 best years. So for example, let's say you made 180, 170, 160. They're gonna combine that into 3 years. So now, hypothetically speaking, let's say you made $180,000 overtime. So if you take $180,000, divide that by 3, that's about 816. That's about 180. Well, let me see, 9, 8. About if you take 180,000, divide that by 3, that's what, about 90. What about 60? That's more than 77. That's about 60. Whatever it is, divide $180,000 times 3.
Right.
You're going to get that tax free. And then on top of that, you're going to automatically get Social Security. So when you apply for Social Security, they're going to give it to you.
So we know that Tanya's been on disability a few times. Now,
that's what most officers do. All the officers, they have these little cases, like even all these racial cases, like how everybody was at the when Donald Trump and them pulled that stunt. All them officers that help out, trust and believe, they all out on comp now. And now when they out on comp, you're getting paid, and then you're gonna put in for 3/4, and you're gonna win. And especially the people, anybody who responded what happened on TV, they're definitely gonna get prove their case. Because guess what? How much fighting do I have to prove? Y'all just saw me on TV getting my ass beat, so I ain't like I gotta hire a lawyer, because as soon as they see what happened and I'm acting like I'm injured, see the whole part is you gotta play the game. When every time the doctor asks you something, you're not feeling good, you come in there with your cane, you gotta play the part. And even the people that don't get hurt look bad. Don't forget, it's traumatic for me to stand there and watch my partner get stomped out. Now I can act like every time I turn around, I see people coming at me, stomping me out. Guess what? I'm gonna get the money. I'm automatically gonna get approved on 3/4. You're gonna get 3/4, 3/4 for the rest of your life. Come on, think about it. 100,000. Now you're making 75. So if you made 200,000, you're getting $150,000 for the rest of your life. And then on top of that, you're getting a check from Social Security for $2,800, $2,700. Because one thing about Social Security, people don't realize, you can only max out with Social Security. Social Security maxes out at about $2,750. So even if I made $100,000 and you made $200,000, the most you can get out of Social Security is about $2,800. So now you're getting $2,800 plus you getting $150,000, because whenever you're on a disability, that money is tax free. And not to mention, you eligible for disability. All these low income houses, like you get these beautiful houses for disability people. You're eligible for everything that the disabled is entitled to. Guess what? You're entitled to all that, even though you bring home $150,000, because it's not about what you make. You're considered disabled now.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm in the wrong business. I take everything back about this Nazism state. Go on out there, everybody. If you're young, go on out there, get your police job. Get on that riot squad. That's what you want.
But they have to be in there for a minute to make that kind of money. You don't come in making
Tanya, let me ask you a question. So let me ask you this question, and thank you for your knowledge. We appreciate you. So say if you're new on the job, like Barbi said, like less than a year, and you're on the riot squad, you get busted in the head. Does that still apply?
See, that's what's going to happen. The person who's new on the job. See, one thing about when you work in law enforcement, your money you don't get top salary until the end of the 5th year. So technically it's really 6 years. So hypothetically speaking, okay, like for example, when I started working corrections, I was only making $39,000 a year. Then the next year it goes to about 40 or 50, and then the next year 60. Once you eventually reach top salary, now you're making over $100,000 a year, but you don't get top salary until you hit the 6th year. Really, the end of the 5th year, the 6th year. So that's why a lot of people, once they start hitting top salary, they start pulling stunts. But then at the same token, let's say you just started, you making $48,000 or $50,000 a year. But if you want them officers that's doing a lot of overtime, so guess what? You made $100,000 that year. So if you made $100,000 that year, guess what? They got no choice. They have to give you 3/4 of what you made. So if you made $100,000 that year, now you're getting $75,000 for the rest of your life. So and then on top of that, don't forget, check it out. Not only is you getting $75,000, so now your Social Security, whatever you get, don't forget if you got kids, remember your kids gonna get a check too.
So wait a minute. The real racket, Barbi Cologne, the real dope money is in being law enforcement.
They all do it. Let me tell you something.
It sounds like you doing it too. And I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at you.
Hey.
I didn't say it. I don't want to put my business out, but how they go,
I know somebody who knows somebody.
Let me ask you something. Where can I go to be a police officer so I get a break to thrown at the top of my head? Because Barbi Cologne, this is
too old. Your rap sheet is too long. You got arthritis. You know you can't stand. You can't. No, you got too much going on, Shawn.
PD, corrections, and the fire department. All three of them is the one. PD, corrections, and fire, because you go there and you go out on call. I'm telling you, trust me, you're gonna get hurt.
You're gonna get hurt. Wow.
Oh, especially if you in jail, you're gonna get hurt.
Tanya, where do I sign up? I want to sign up now.
All you do is go online and fill out the application for corrections, PD, and fire. Just like corrections. Corrections having a big problem right now because of coronavirus. The officers work at 3 tours. Like they go to work and be stuck at work for a whole day, 3 tours. 8 hours times 3, 24 hours, because they can't go home because you can't leave it. There's no relief because all the officers is out on comp because of coronavirus. Nobody wants to catch coronavirus, so you know what they're doing? They all faking the funk, acting like they falling down the steps and doing stuff like that. They're not going to work. The officers is not going to work. That's why with all the overtime, they going out, they get hurt, and then guess what? You get hurt and go out on 3/4 and damn, you good. And then the same thing with coronavirus. You catch coronavirus, now you go back to work. You fill out your comp papers, and then you fill out to get 3/4, because now, technically, a lot of people don't realize with coronavirus, you don't always go back to your normal. Sometimes there's some things that you're going to have for the rest of your life. So now you play the game. That's what they do. Or if an officer gets stopped by an inmate or something like that, when they be at work, they act like, I like I'm scared of inmate coming at me. So now you playing the crazy. And it's a scam, but I want to tell you, it's a scam. The officers is getting paid because they most of the time before they retire, they do some bullshit. Excuse me for saying that, but they do something and then they end up getting 3/4, and that's it. Mostly majority, all of my friends got 3/4 collecting Social Security, and we talking about people that are young. We talking about young getting like. It might not be a lot of money to y'all, but you talk about you bringing home $6,000, like on a minimum scale, $6,000-$7,000 a month, and we talk about you don't even do nothing. All you do is get up every day and watch Judge Mathis, and your check goes directly in your account. I'm just telling you the stuff they're doing, and it's even worse now because I retired 12 years ago. So back when I retired, when I was making $100,000, them officers making like $200,000 with overtime now. So imagine I got friends that's retiring now on 3/4. Their checks are like $8,000, $9,000, and $10,000, and I'm talking about. Because they got 3/4. Then on top of that, they're getting another $2,800 a month Social Security, and all they did was play like they fell down the steps and stuff like that, or they acting like they crazy. They're getting paid.
Listen to me. So
you got to be a good actress, huh?
Yeah, listen to me. The word of the day, Barbi, could you put it in the chat room? Is 3/4. That would be the word of the day as well. Put Mike James up there, and then after that, put 3/4. Listen, we appreciate you. Thanks for giving us the Italian crime syndicate racket that's going on in the law enforcement. And God bless y'all.
It sounds trifling, but at the same token, the job ain't worth getting hurt no more. It ain't worth it because they hurting you over there now. They hurting you. It's not worth it. People, cops, don't nobody trust cops no more. They don't trust you. And then the COs, they got so much cameras that, you know, the inmates, you know, inmate want to punch you in the mouth and then to throw his hands up and he's talking about, I give up after he decked you. Come on, you bugging. Right. So it's not safe no more. So to be honest with you, people are getting out, and unfortunately, that's what they're doing. They're walking away with pocketbooks. Put it that way. They're getting paid.
All right.
And they're getting paid.
Well, thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
Well, that
You
was, let's
too.
clap for her.
Right. She told all the secrets.
She told all the secrets.
Yes.
Thank you. And she blessed us with all the knowledge, so we appreciate her for that.
She done told y'all all the secrets.
All right. Well, Barbie, on that note,
Time to
Andy
go.
Rossington's that was the last word.
Yeah.
The word of the day is not Mike James no more. It's three quarters. And what we'll do is we're going to get out of here.
Yeah, it's time to go. 9:54.
It's time to go.
9:53.
God bless y'all. Are they still in the chat room?
Yeah, they're here.
All right. Well, okay. Well, Barbie, where can they find Senny?
You guys can find Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, Senny J, the E is a 3 on Snapchat. You guys can find me, Barbie Cologne on Facebook, Barbie Cologne Designs, and Barbie Cologne Stylist on Instagram, Designer Babe 38 on Snapchat. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much, Barbie, for your service. I appreciate you. Okay, so May the 9th on Mother's Day matinee, please. Y'all come on out at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Easton, Pennsylvania. Doors open up at 5 p.m. Showtime 6, Mother's Day matinee. And then also on Sunday, May the 23rd, special event. We have the one and only A.J. Johnson from the movie Fridays. What's his character name again, Barbie? Ezel will be in the building. Please hit me up, 570-982-6950. And then on June the 20th, the one and only John Hinton from Living Single and the Uglies. He'll be also in the Lehigh Valley at the Iron Mill. So hit me up now. You know, tables are being reserved right now for all 3 events. We want you to also make sure that you guys are, we want y'all to come on out and have a good time. Hosted by your boy Shawn Harvey, and that's me, and music by DJ Hassel. So let's come on out and let's have a good time. Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Hard Funny on Instagram. All right, guys, listen, great show today. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Barbie, we are out of here. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get out of here.
Yeah.
We're leaving now.
We're leaving. Thank you, darling.
Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life, yeah. 'Cause I was sitting there bored to death, and in just one breath he said, you gotta get up, you gotta get off, you gotta get down, girl. You know you drive me crazy, baby. You've got me turning to another man. Called you on the phone, no one's home. Baby, why'd you leave me all alone? And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah. Last night a DJ said